Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of the Hangs with Rog podcast. This is the long-awaited E3 episode that we talked about last week. I was saying it was going to be the full ejaculation. It was more like with a floppy, and then towards the end it was just like,
stealthy.
Man, I need some Viagra just to finish it off, and then Sony finished it off. But let's talk about it. We'll be talking about the presentations in order, as usual. My name's Rog. I'm your host. I've got my two co-hosts with me.
In person
Nathan.
again. Yes.
Nathan, the Mexican, and Finn, the ginger boy.
Hello.
Okay, so first off we had EA. EA opened with a trailer for Battlefield 5. Battlefield 5, I should say. What do you guys think of Battlefield? So you were saying last time we were talking about it, you guys hadn't seen anything about it. Was this the first time you saw stuff for Battlefield? Yep. You're probably...
It just looks like Battlefield to me. So there's
Yeah.
not anything special. They're like, you can... I think, what was it? Something to do with water that you can do now. Is it? Can you go underwater or something? I don't know, but it was like this weird...
You can
mechanic.
smell water now.
That's beautiful.
No, I think you're getting mixed up with Tomb Raider.
Nah,
Yeah.
they said something in Battlefield. They're like, you can do this and you can do this now. And I was like, those are the two least interesting things I've ever heard in my life.
It was so
uninteresting
you
that I don't remember. Yes, great work, right?
What did you think, Finn? You're a bit more of a first-person shooter player, but you're still not that big of a fan of the Battlefield series,
I
are you?
don't know. I think honestly, for me, because I'm crazy into single player and stuff like that, I'm kind of keen for the story for Battlefield because I'm not going to get it in Black Ops.
The little bit of story they showed looked pretty cool. That little trailer they showed.
Like usually, what I do is I
Interesting.
smash out the story and then I jump into multiplayer because I'm like, I want some more.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I think I will get it. I don't know if I'll get it on release, but I'll see how I go. Like I got, that's the thing. I got Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
And then
didn't play.
I played I played a bit of the single player story, or
So
multiplayer story.
I played the intro where it's like, you play as this guy. He just got killed. You move on to the next guy.
The end.
Move on to the next guy, and I was
Yeah.
like, wow, this was really cool.
And then just
Didn't
go over
play it.
Yeah,
Didn't play
it's
it again.
sitting there. I don't even think I have it. Do I?
Oh no, because you sold it to
Yeah. So I. So quick story. I really wanted to get the statue that came with Battlefield, and the only reason I wanted it is because the statue looks like Eddie Murphy. Because I've always wanted an Eddie Murphy statue in my life. So the guy, like the main character in Battlefield, in the first mission, black dude, shaved head, has a lot of facial
Eddie
features
Murphy.
that resemble Eddie Murphy apparently when they make it into statue form. So I got the statue, and I bought the statue and I sold, because I think it was like $60, and I sold my game to Nath for like 20. Like, sweet as. Get home, open up the collector's edition. Oh, it doesn't come with a game. Sick. So I literally have the Battlefield 1 Eddie Murphy edition statue and no Battlefield 1.
And just a fun fact, I've had that for about a year now, and I haven't played it once.
Fantastic.
I installed it, and then I uninstalled it to install Destiny 2, which I then promptly uninstalled.
Because you didn't play.
Yeah, I like what they're saying about there's going to be more customization. My weekly stroke.
That
Was
really
just
just sounded
had-
like you were deep throating a dick.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you have a stroke.
What does it taste like, though?
Dick. Depends on what you eat, man.
Meta.
So that's funny because she'll be listening too.
Yeah.
And also they announced Battle Royale was going to be in the game, but it was just like, I think Black Ops was similar. They were just like, oh yeah, we're going to have Battle Royale in there, but there's nothing to show because we just
Don't know
added
how to make it different.
We
and sellable.
haven't made it yet. We just thought like we need to jump on the bandwagon before it goes away. So we're putting it in there, but we have nothing to show. So here you go.
I'm keen to see what they do with it. Like, a company like that,
It would
that's
be good,
huge. Like,
yeah.
they dealt with 64-player maps before anyone else did, and they did it really well. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
no doubt. I
It'll
reckon
be sick. I reckon it'll be
Cool, no
sick.
doubt, no doubt.
Cool.
No doubt. Yeah.
And then they showed a multiplayer trailer that looked pretty cool. So I don't know if I'm gonna get it day one. I'll probably wait a little bit. I'm really keen on Black Ops.
Blops.
On the Blops.
more than Battlefield, to be honest, and so many games, I'm not going to get them all. But anyway, after that, they moved on to some dude standing next to the Premier League trophy, sucking the trophy's dick. And it was
Premier
like,
League trophy?
wasn't it? Champions League,
Champions League, yeah.
Champions League.
It's something soccer.
Something
So
soccer related.
nobody knows
Do you
about it.
want me to take these ones?
What do you mean?
Do you want me to take these?
Do you want to suck my dick?
Because don't really need to talk about it that much.
This is like audio porn. Oh, you want me to take this?
You want to take this?
Hey.
You want to take this in my mouth?
It's talking about my penis
These
right
3
now,
inches.
because obviously you can't say 2
But
inches.
we all
mate.
know what it tastes like.
2.5.
Yeah, because I'm...
Yeah, so then they started talking about FIFA. The first thing that was sort of striking was they didn't talk about the narrative part, the journey.
That worried me.
Does it
Considering
break your heart?
in previous episode I talked about how good it is that it carries over year to year, and next year apparently you're supposed to...
Spoiler, he's going to play international.
Yeah, so...
Spoiler, he's not there at all.
Spoiler is he's dead.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I was a bit taken aback by that. And, like, I think with the sport games, they kind of just... They literally look the exact same. Like, there's been no improvements. Like, the thing with FIFA was, oh, there's a story now and you play as Hunter. Sick. Madden. Oh, there's an actual, like, a narrative story and your choices mean some shit. And then NBA Live obviously coming back from being not really doing much
Yeah.
in compared to 2K. And
Didn't really
actually being
show
a
much,
decent
but still.
But yeah, FIFA looks. I'll get it if it has the story mode. If it doesn't, then I'll probably just get it on Switch when it's on sale, so I can play it in the car. In the car while I'm driving. On the train. Madden looks exactly the same.
Yeah, they
And they didn't even talk about a story mode either.
Yeah.
I think they said some play calls and shit, but I was like, cool. I'm ready.
Nice.
NBA Live was
Just a short trailer.
real short trailer, but I think they said there's going to be a more emphasis on like the street mode,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of cool because everyone loved that about it. So I hope they kind of keep the same gist as it is in
DNA,
18. Like
yeah.
you have one character, you jump into some street games, you play some league games, and it all works out really well. And like as you progress, your character keeps those stats for both.
So you just did it. Told you, he still does it.
God damn it.
Yeah, so same old fucking FIFA, Madden, NBA is gonna come out. They didn't talk about NHL. They never do really.
Yeah, weird. I guess that's
They
probably
never talk about
confined
NHL
to
E3 for some
confined to
It's not very big.
like
for them.
Canada and America. It's not massive in Australia or anything like that. So, well, internationally, it's not huge. Like you can tell with how expensive it is when it launches and how cheap it goes when it.
Yeah, how
Dies
quickly
Yeah.
the price drops. And then goes back into the room where developer of from Respawn is sitting, and he's like, "Hey, motherfuckers, we working on this Star Wars game. I'm going to talk about it real quick."
That was really awkward. Like I liked it.
Wasn't it?
That chick.
Because the ladies presenting was really awkward.
Yeah, she's like,
I realized
oh my God,
I
does
know
that
her from
mean-
somewhere. Like I've seen her in stuff before, and I was like,
She a YouTube creator?
she's a like shoutcaster. She does like MOBA commentating and stuff.
Yeah. Well, she
Yeah.
shitted it. She needs to.
Oh,
not-
wow.
not
She
do
goes
it.
and sits down with the guy, and the guy's like, "Oh, can I take this one? Is it Star Wars?"
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sick. So the guy's sitting there, and he's like, "Hey," and she's like, "Hey," and he's like, "We've got a Star Wars game," and she's like, "Oh yeah, is it good?" And he's like, "It's amazing," and she's like, "Oh cool, like so what's it gonna be?" He's like, "It's amazing." It's just like really weird.
Oh, what was the thing
Remember?
that she says? Oh yeah, so he's like, he talks a little bit about what it is, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's set in dark times," and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's a good time," and he's like, "No,
No, it's dark. So
it
it's
was
not.
a dark time, you fucking idiot."
And he's like, "Yeah, so he plays a Jedi." She's like, oh, "Jedi? Does that mean we get a lightsaber?" Wink, wink at the camera. And he's like, "Yeah."
The guy's
we
like,
get a
yeah, it
lightsaber."
does, obviously, because you're a Jedi during the dark times. So, yeah, that's
Dickhead.
it. It's like, oh, okay.
But then he says, we have nothing to show you yet, but it's coming out holiday next year.
Which is kind of good. Cause
That's good because E3 next year will get like trailers and shit.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it'll be out 6 months later.
True.
It's kind of nice because obviously it's going to get a little bit of hype. Like, it was all over the internet. Because it's kind of good because they were the first. So it was all over the internet. Everyone was keen for it. Respawn, if you're a Titanfall 2 fan, you're going to be keen.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, they'll do it well. Like, can you imagine...
Okay.
Oh, I'm so hyped. Like, I reckon that's cool. Like, I think it was the only game, or one of the big games where they kind of didn't need to say anything, but they did, and it was nice that he said, "Look, we can't show you anything, but we're working on it, and we're hoping to bring it out Was it holiday next year? Yeah. Is that what you said?
Yeah, holiday
Yeah.
next year.
So I'm keen. I'm glad they said it because to be honest, I kind of forgot that Respawn was doing it. Because
Because you forget, every time we talk about Star Wars in games, like, all the games are shit, but Respawn's
no, we
is
don't.
good.
Because but we worry because we
We're going
found
to
out
see
that
what
EA
Respawn
was
is
dealing with
doing.
it. Because we were like, oh, Respawn and EA. EA like meddles too much and shit.
Did we talk Battlefront or did you skip over that?
No, we're talking about that after. It happened before Battlefront.
Right.
I know I have it
You go
in
in
a
a
different
weird
order.
order.
Yeah.
You talk Battlefront then?
So then it cuts to this weird looking guy with a weird smile with
the
the teeth.
weirdest smile.
He has-
Honestly,
he
I
has
thought he was
teeth.
going to come out of the TV and rape me.
He did.
Yeah, he
He
did.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He
It's
did
my
come
birthday
out.
now.
He raped every single one of us, and then went back in.
Jesus.
And he had Hungry Jacks that day, so...
Jesus. But, so yeah, came out, talk about some content for Battlefront. He acknowledged the fact that they fucked up at the start and was like, yeah, we didn't come out the gate sprinting like we wanted. We had to play a bit of catch up because we fucked up.
Yeah. It just goes back to, like, what Jacob said a couple of weeks ago, though, like, how you've got...
Yeah, but at least, like, I think that's how I took it anyway. It was like, yeah, look, we fucked up, but we're working on fixing it. And this is what we're doing now as well. So they got characters from the Clone Wars.
Did you guys find it really, really, like... So, for a lot of the stuff that they were doing, they had people there talking, right?
Yes.
And the people that were talking were really awkward.
Yeah.
And they
EA's
didn't
whole
think-
thing was...
They didn't think for 1 second that, you know what might be a good idea? Is let's let people talk and let's show gameplay. Let's show something. Like when there's two who the fuck were they? People talking about the Champions League? I was like, who the fuck are these people? And they're just sitting there awkwardly joking about Champions League and stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah, and then the lady
it's
at
just
the end
like-
was like, yeah, go off, whatever fucking country
Yeah.
she's from.
and I was like, what? Like, why not just show gameplay from your new game? Show me some new stuff.
We didn't really see any, did we?
No,
For
and
FIFA.
Battlefront 2, literally, he's sitting there talking and being awkward as fuck, and there's a picture of General Grievous on the screen. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, cool, there's stuff coming. What's the point in announcing it if you've got nothing to show?
They did that for a few things
well-
where they were showing some footage, and while they're talking about it, it just like loops.
Yeah.
The same footage was looping over and over again.
It was
I
like
was
10
like,
seconds
mate,
of footage.
what do
I was
you-
like, what?
Is that all you
Put
have?
some fucking effort in.
That was weird. But yeah, how do you feel about the Battlefront content? No, none of us have really gone into it. Finn bought the game, played a little bit, finished the story. I borrowed it
Oh
from
yeah,
him.
fuck! I finished the story.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I finished the story, guys.
And
That's it.
I haven't
Story's never
touched it.
finished, though.
And
Shut
No, like legit. Like they did a new with the new like season passy type of thing. They did a new season and there's a new story. It takes
Oh,
place,
really?
like 15 years after the end of the
Oh
story.
right,
But I finished the original, so it's all good. That's how the game finishes as
it's
well.
not real.
It's doesn't.
It's not real.
It
It's
wasn't
myth-
just DLC.
it's
It
mythical.
showed that at the end.
mythical
And I
content.
was like,
No, but like it continues off that.
Are you gonna jump in?
Nah.
Still?
Yep. I'll
Even
see
though
a
it's
trailer. If
$25?
gameplay looks good, I'll get it. If not, they can suck my dick.
you're
Okay.
gonna get it. It's
I'm
Clone
not.
Wars. There's Clone Wars content. You're gonna get it. You literally said straight after, I'm getting it.
I told you it was $25, and you were like,
You're like,
I'll
yeah,
get it.
done.
We'll
You're
see.
gonna, you're gonna get it. Shut
We'll
up.
see.
You get it. Lit.
And then after that, the dude with the cool painted nails jumped on
Oh,
stage.
that game looked so fun.
Unravel 2. Oh wow, that looks so fun. Ugh. Unravel 2. None of us played Unravel 1, right?
No. Not like no, as in no, I didn't. Not no, you're not right.
Oh right. Did you play Unravel? No.
No.
Didn't play it either. Looked really cool. It's been received really well. The second one looks really fun.
Yeah,
it's gonna
like
have
couch
co-op. Looks pretty cute, and it's gonna have co-op in it.
I thought it was gonna have like brothers style mechanics where you control them both at the same time.
Yeah, that
but it
would
looks like what you do is either you play couch co-op, or do you reckon it'll have an online co-op thing like a
I think that I don't know if they said
similar
that.
to how what's it called
Yeah.
works? The Prison
Get Out.
Mike. Yeah.
Not Get Out. Get Out's a movie. Fucking idiot. A Way Out.
A Way Out, yeah.
That's the
So
one.
similar to that, but it looks like you'll have to like move one character, stop, switch to the other character, and do that,
Yeah.
which I guess is cool. But
It looks kind of cool. Like
Yeah.
when he was doing him by himself, like trying to solve the puzzles and stuff, like distracting the fucking turkey.
so a
while
game
the
like
other
that would
one
be like
gets
perfect
across.
for the Switch.
Yeah, but apparently it's not coming out on Switch. Fantastic. Is that what you got? Nice. Then after that, oh yeah, they dropped the mic. They were like, "It's available straight away. It's in the store. You can download it right now for $30," which was kind of nice, I guess. And then this lady comes on stage to talk about Sea of Solitude. That looks kind of cool. I looked a little bit. I looked more into that one.
Yeah, it looked kind of wacky, but yeah, what's it about?
So apparently, the same lady was going around PAX a few years ago, just looking for a publisher, and she was like, "Oh, I've got this game I'm making, and it's about like, feeling alone and stuff. So that's why it's called Sea of Solitude. It's like expressing that in video game form."
That's really depressing.
And
I'm sold.
EA took her on board, and now they're publishing her game, which is kind of cool. That looks interesting. So that's coming out. I think that's coming out next year, isn't it?
Can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember. But that looks cool. I'll probably
I
get
loved
it. It'll be
the
one
art
of those
style
like
for it.
$30, $50 games. So
The art
yeah,
style
it
looks
looks
really,
cool.
really cool. It's something like fresh and unique, and I just hope it's as interesting as it looks. I don't want it to sort of fall flat
I
on its
reckon
face.
it'll be cool.
I reckon it's probably one of those things you'll get just because artistically it looks amazing. Kind of like Journey.
Yeah,
Like, it doesn't really have
true.
much to it, but
I haven't played heaps of Journey, but like when I did, I was just like, this is cool.
Yeah,
I'm just like floating around. Music's cool.
it's chilling.
I'm just
killing,
like a scarf
not
dude.
killing because you can't kill
Scarf
shit,
dude.
And then we move on to probably the weirdest bit of their whole
And
conference.
the biggest waste of 10 minutes.
What the fuck? So they go on there, talk about this, bring up this weird strategy game, and they're like, "Hey, we got these two streamers that are gonna play against each other. I'm not gonna tell you what it is." So you watch the whole thing, you're like, "What the fuck is
It
this
was like a
thing?"
15-minute game, wasn't it?
Yeah, like they play the whole game. We skipped it, didn't we?
10
Yeah.
minutes.
Watch the
10
whole
minutes,
again,
of-
coming
10
back
minutes
to
of
that,
gameplay.
They were able to show 10 to 15 minutes of gameplay of a mobile game nobody cared about. They couldn't show me jack shit for Battlefront 2 or
Fucking
anything else that was there.
stupid.
So
And then they're like,
fucking
"Oh, by the
stupid.
way, that was Command and Conquer." Like, what? Like one of their, I think Finn was talking about it when I was talking about Red Faction. He thought I was talking about Red Alert,
Yeah.
but that was Command and Conquer that you were saying you played heaps when you were younger.
Yep.
That's what it's turned into.
Yep. That makes
This
me want to
free-to-play
makes me
piece
wanna
of
die.
shit,
That's
like-
ridiculous. Because I was...
Retarded strategy game that everyone is really angry about. I have no attachment to the franchise, but yeah, apparently a lot of people are angry about that. That was really weird way to announce the game. And they're like, "Yeah, so guess what? This whole thing was this beloved franchise that you love, but you didn't recognize it because we just put the name on it. It has nothing to do with it."
So they gave us no gameplay for Battlefield. Correct?
Yeah.
No
Oh,
from-
they showed like a slight, like a trailer.
Battlefield, we got this-
No gameplay for FIFA. No gameplay for Madden.
I think they showed like
barely.
a 1-minute sizzle reel for the drop modes thing. What was
Yeah.
it? The thing that I thought was the battle royale because it jumps out of the plane and then lands.
Yeah. So no
yeah,
gameplay
that was
for
just
FIFA, no
multiplayer.
gameplay for Madden, no gameplay for NBA Live either.
Yeah,
They talked about it slightly. No gameplay for Battlefront 2.
but what we did get gameplay for, Anthem.
Yes.
You guys weren't too sold on the idea. I think Nathan was just on the fence, just like, if they fix what Destiny did, I'll get it.
It'll take somebody playing it for me to get into it.
Like if
If
we
they start
oh,
playing it and going,
I'll play it 100%.
yeah, this is good. You need to get it. Then I'll get it.
So-
it won't take a lot of like,
Convincing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's honestly literally going to take you a day to. I got it. Nathan, it's good. Just get
Yeah.
it.
Hmm.
Or you know what I'm like.
Yeah.
You literally will message me like a day after having it, be like, you will like it or you will not like it, and that will determine me getting it or not.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
What did you think of what you saw though?
It looks cool.
Yeah.
I was already like picking my class or something.
So I found out afterwards, one character can have different suits. So you can have different.
You can have different like javelins.
You can have different javelins for the one character.
That's
Cool.
So you can,
So I don't have to
you
be
can
stuck
switch
to
to
my-
the interceptor. The what was the other one? The storm
Yeah, the storm, the
Storm
interceptor,
Lord?
the ranger,
ranger. Yep.
and,
the
like the
juggernaut
heavy,
or
the
something.
titan, whatever that is.
Yeah.
On the blobs.
I'm gonna get that. Finn, what did you think?
I reckon I'm keen for it.
Yeah.
I think I have to see some more. Honestly, the only thing that's really sold, because you guys know I didn't get massively into Destiny.
Yeah. But they were saying that it's going to be more narrative driven, which is what their strength is. BioWare.
yeah, well, I guess they have to.
But they
get that.
kept talking about it, but they didn't show how the narrative fits into the game.
Yeah, I get. I'll wait and see. I need
yeah.
more. I need more gameplay, and also like I said, like the jetpacking looks amazing, and that looks fun. Like I
Fucking
don't.
Iron Man.
Yeah, basically that's what it feels like. Feels like you. Feels like you're playing as like Iron Man, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's
looks
one of those
sick, looks
things
just
where
like-
I definitely, if I was playing, I'd be playing with you guys.
I
yeah,
like the
for sure.
idea
I
of,
reckon
like,
that'll be sweet.
when you
sick game
jump
to play
and you
together.
just go into the flight.
Yeah.
I love doing that at low altitude.
Yeah.
Games that like actually let you do that.
You just dive into the water and like keep
Yeah.
just looks so fun. Yeah, I'll be getting that day one. That's coming out. When was that one coming out?
Anthem
Yeah. They have a release date for it?
sometime next year. February?
Was that February
Is it
next
another
year?
February one? There was
Yeah,
another
I think it
February-
was too, yeah.
because it was like the week of my birthday.
Yeah, holy shit. God damn it. February is going to be cooked. So overall, what did we think of bloody EA?
We're just gonna give it a rating out of 10.
A
A rating out of rags.
One
rating
word.
out
One
of,
word.
Joan Watson to Sherlock.
So from Joan to John.
No.
Do I just say Joan
Joan
Watson?
to Sherlock.
Joan Watson instead of Sherlock. I give EA's presentation 3 Joan Watsons out of Sherlock.
3. I didn't like it. The whole thing was just awkward.
I give it like
We
maybe
didn't
a 4 out of 10.
A 4 Joan Watson?
Lackluster is
Well, 4 out of 10 is like
waste
a
of an hour.
2 Joan Watson.
I
Alright,
just thought the whole thing was kind of awkward,
Yeah.
like really oddly paced, and we didn't really get anything new. It was all stuff that we knew about, which is kind of the trend for the whole thing.
There
I
was
reckon.
nobody had that mic
but
drop
that's
moment.
yeah. But the thing was like there were heaps of leaks as well, which was kind of annoying. But
Yeah.
okie dokie. So then we moved on to Microsoft. So Microsoft opened up with this cool looking trailer of this nice looking landscape with like cool savanna animals and stuff.
Savannah animals.
And then it zooms out and you see Master Chief. So you're like, sweet, new Halo game. Comes up with the title Halo Infinite. Sweet. And then they move on to the next game. Or I think Phil Spencer walks on stage. Or does it cut to the next
think-
trailer?
No, for
Either way,
stage.
didn't like talk about the new
All
Halo
it-
game at all. So we have no idea what it is.
All
Like,
it was it's original art style Master Chief. That's it.
Yeah, but like, what is it? Is
That's
it
what I mean. Like,
a
that's
single player
literally
game that's set somewhere in the middle there?
Infinite
or
makes me think
is it
that
a
it's going to be
sequel? Or
some sort of prolonged, like
Yeah.
live service.
Yeah, that's what some people were speculating as well.
Like infinite, as in I hope you have
You can play
infinite
forever.
bottoms to your wallet because microtransactions.
Yeah. So,
Have
no
Halo
idea
really
what it
done
is.
Nah, but you know,
I doubt it, man.
Everyone's-
EA has set the tone for so many consoles.
Yeah, maybe not like that badly, but quick side note. So I've been playing Quake. They legit just have loot boxes, and they're just plainly called loot boxes. It's great.
That's amazing.
nice.
Yeah. So then the next thing we saw was Ori and the Will of the Wisp.
Looks,
That looks
fucking
amazing.
awesome.
Such a cool
Again,
looking
a game that I would
platformer,
love
like-
to have on my Switch.
Yeah, but not happening, unfortunately. Xbox
Though,
exclusive.
The only thing is, on the bright
Or
side,
Microsoft.
even though I would love to have it on my Switch,
Mhm.
I'd love that I'm going to have a relatively powerful console that's going to be able to take advantage of those colours, because fucking HDR is shit. I mean, like, not is shit, but as shit. Like, never mind,
What the fuck?
it
are
made
you
sense in my
talking
head. No, just lots of HDR.
I'm excited that I will have a reason to turn on my Xbox. Like,
Are you excited?
Can I-
You have to update like 20,000 updates.
yeah, but I have good internet.
You have to
peasant.
update the DVD player. What do you mean? You
I don't
removed your
wanna-
speed back. We have the same internet.
No, I don't. I got free speed boost. I talked to you about that. Doesn't matter. I thought it looked cool. I'm probably gonna get it. Maybe not
Yep.
day one because
That's probably among. I mean, that and this next game is coming out is probably the 2 games that I was most keen for from Microsoft's press
Yeah.
conference. But this next game that was coming up, what was it called?
Sekiro.
Sekiro.
Shadows
Die
Die
Twice. It was funny
Best
because the
name
trailer
ever.
was awesome. Like, it was high action, there was like horse riding and grappling hooks and like samurai action. I was like, this is fucking cool. And the name comes up and it's Sekiro. Fuck, that's sick. It's Shadows Die Twice. And it's like, fuck, I got cancer. Nice.
Wow. So that's a new game from Software.
From Software.
Yeah. So people who made Dark Souls, which is kind of not put me off, but like I'm sort of thinking about it now. Like
you
yes,
might
it
not.
looked cool, but I'm not into the whole Dark Souls like
To be honest,
super challenging game. Like I just want to have fun when I play a game, not
one
bang
of
my
my
head against the
favorite
wall.
mechanics in any sort of game, like ever, is like grappling hook mechanics. Like that, Spider-Man and his web stuff.
Yeah, but then
Like,
the
I
game
just
we're going to
love
talk
grappling
about
hooks, man.
later which has grappling hooks as well. Like,
Yeah, I know. But grappling hooks are cool.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I'll
like
look,
Titanfalls.
that's one thing that like I'll look into it before I get it. If it's gonna be hard as fuck, I don't really want it. That was a world premiere thing, so that's not going to be exclusive. So
Cool.
um,
I will get that. Not
It's
on
gonna
my
be on other
Microsoft console.
phones.
Hope you're listening, Bill Gates.
while you're sitting on the toilet making money, motherfucker. And then next one, which was I guess kind of big. Todd Howard just walked out on stage and was like, "Hey, motherfuckers, I'm going to talk to you about Fallout 76." And then played this trailer and talked a little bit about it. Or did he like expand more at Bethesda?
He did the same
He
thing.
talked more about it at this one because he told them what it was going to be. He
He
didn't
like-
say what
Oh,
it
he
was
said
gonna
it's
be.
He did the
said
same
before.
speech.
Yeah, he did. That's right.
The
He
exact
also
same
said it
speech
in
in
West
Bethesda.
Virginia.
No, but he
did.
also said what kind of format it's going to be.
All I remember him saying, his
What do you
exact
mean,
words
format?
were,
Multi.
Take me
No,
home.
they said that in Bethesda.
Did they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he was like, "Oh yeah," he said.
Country Road.
He said the map is 4 times bigger than Fallout 4. It's set in West Virginia.
Central.
West
It's
Virginia.
set before any other Fallout games, and then they played the trailer. Same trailer they played in the Bethesda presentation as
the
well.
Bethesda preservation.
Preservation.
Preserve Bethesda games.
Are you guys interested in this? Like, do any of the Fallout?
I just saw a meme just before,
Yeah.
and it was someone commenting on the release of this. It's like, oh, I haven't finished Fallout 4. The next comment, neither did Bethesda.
Oh,
Christ.
wow.
Yeah, I'm not
Didn't
that
they? I
keen.
don't remember seeing that many. Oh wait, no, they did make a joke about all the bugs and shit.
Oh yeah, it was buggy,
Yeah.
real buggy, man, like crazy.
Oh,
but
that's all they're
I'm
getting,
not.
so.
It literally looks like there's no change. Like
It's
they're
supposed
trying
to
say
be
that,
like
trying
a
to say
better
it's
engine.
before and like just like the way that I, don't know,
I
just-
expected it,
I
like,
might
a
as well
lot
just play
less.
Fallout 4,
Yeah, he said
building
it's like
mechanics,
it's
yeah.
ages before, and I was like, oh, okay, cool.
but they're still
But like, it looks the same.
and it's multiplayer and like you can decide to go and like find the nuclear weapons and set them off and choose where you want to put them, and it's like
I like
And the
that.
building
I
stuff.
don't like that. Imagine spending all your time like,
Yeah,
doing this
I
whole
know.
thing and someone
I'm
just
not-
goes
Like I was
"Good
saying,
multiplayer."
like doing that in Ark, like just broke my heart. I
They'd,
was just
they'd
like,
have a
I
safe.
don't want to play
They'd have a
anymore.
safe server where you probably couldn't. That'd be smart.
Yeah.
But if like you want to play it normally, like everyone else will, you literally just spend all your time with your friends building a certain thing, and
Yeah,
then someone just blows
like,
it up.
I haven't finished Fallout 4. Like I'm not ready for a
I
new
literally
Fallout
played
game.
an hour of Fallout 4.
I don't need
And I was
a
like,
new Fallout game.
This is fun. No.
Is it though?
No.
Yeah, I don't
Sorry.
know.
I guess
I don't
like
I was
it's
too
a big
hyped.
franchise.
I was too
and
hyped for
stuff.
it, and
Yeah.
then like we bought the Pit Boys and everything. Like look where it is now. It's
I played
behind-
heaps of it, but like still, I'm
Not enough.
I'm
for you to
ready
be that
for
hyped.
the next Elder Scrolls. I don't need another fucking
Yeah,
Fallout.
you'd rather them spend the time on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
but anyway,
Which they
we got
should,
that trailer. Like, good on him, I guess. Like, some people are excited. Good on him.
True.
And then after that, what did we have? We had Metro
Exodus.
Exodus. So we were saying I haven't finished either of them. Wasn't a fan of the setting really, but obviously very popular games. Very well done, no
In
doubt.
Russia. video game
You finished
ratio.
both of them?
I finished the first one.
You haven't finished the second one.
No.
You excited for the third one?
Kind of. It kind of makes me want to play the second one, but then I
Yeah.
feel like I'll play the second one, and then I'll be like, I don't really want to get this.
I don't need another one.
It's just
yet.
like we always say every single time we have to pick and choose what we're going to play, and there's
Yeah.
just so much coming out. It'll probably be one of those things like it ends up being cheaper, and then I'll just buy it and be like, cool, and then I end up finishing it. It'll be a game I play in a couple of years, I reckon. It's something I
yeah.
don't need to play right now. There's nothing about it that makes me want to go buy it straight away.
Yeah, it made me want to play the first two, so I'm gonna.
You'd like them,
re-download
man. And
yeah,
they still hold up, I reckon. Like I've looked at graphics
because they've
and
been
they're not too-
remastered
yeah.
for PS4. So
So
yeah, they look good.
they
I
look
just
awesome.
I jumped into it. I think in a bad time and just
It's very
didn't-
dark and
didn't stick with it and just moved on to the next game. But yeah, I think I'm gonna reinstall them and play them.
fuck yeah.
Nif, any interest?
Nope.
No.
Zero. Yeah, it's fair.
Sick. Move on. Next one we had Terry Crews talking about
Surprised he wasn't
Crackdown.
there.
He was.
He was though
But I'm surprised he wasn't there.
Yeah,
in
you
the
know-
game.
No, but I'm surprised
Become
he...
Terry Crews.
Shut up.
So he
I'm
was
surprised he actually wasn't there though. Like he's...
there, but he was.
Do you reckon he's like still... Like how,
Why?
when do you reckon they shot that trailer?
I don't know. I don't see why he would have to be there though.
I don't just mean like as in like have a celebrity there, like kind of
Yeah.
like with
Yeah.
Joseph.
It would have been like, oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Like you were
I
like,
am
negative keen on it.
Negative keen. Like
Yeah.
I never touched the other ones.
Oh, really?
I have not played a single
Oh,
Crackdown.
okay.
I've seen someone play. I think I've seen you play it.
No.
No? Never seen you play it?
No.
I've seen someone play it.
I
And
don't
I was
know.
like, this looks kind of just all over the shop, average. And then the development period for this game is huge. So you can tell graphically it's lacking in comparison to other games these days. I
It
reckon.
looks clunky,
It
doesn't it?
looks clunky.
It looks like a Saints Row game.
Yeah, exactly. There's too much going on, and like I feel like the people who love the originals are gonna get it, but it's not gonna suck people in who've never played it before.
That's the thing. Like, the first one was really popular. Apparently, it's a really good game. I'd never got into it.
Yeah,
Number two
Too
apparently
late,
was a
yeah.
bit of a letdown.
Mm.
So this one is like, eh.
and then it's
But
taken them
then-
this long to bring them out.
Yeah,
So-
like it's been announced like ages ago. It kept getting delayed, and now it's coming out. Is it next year? Is it coming out this
yeah,
year?
it's coming out. It's
next year,
It's
isn't it?
next year. It's 2019.
Yeah,
I think it
and
was
I
like, was
eh.
it January 2019? Oh, it might even
I
be
think,
Feb or
yeah.
later or something.
Can't remember.
Which is just mental. Like I thought they'd be like, guys, it's coming out in a month. Like that.
Yeah.
Like they should. It's been that long sitting there.
Yeah, it's just.
Is
like,
it is
man,
like
no one's
is there
excited about
stories
this
of what's
anymore.
happened? Is there like
Not really.
Oh, like
man.
it got
like I
canned,
think
it almost
one
got
year
canned
just
and then-
wasn't there at all. They just didn't talk about it at all.
like
I think it was
a year of development?
last year or the year before. They just like
A
didn't
year
talk
of development, man. Like where they've just haven't shown anything.
Yeah.
It's just mental.
Didn't
How long has it
bring
been in
up at all.
development for? Like 6 years.
Well, I don't
It's
know.
one of the big like
It's
when they
been a
talk
while.
about development.
They were talking
hell.
about it like when they first started talking about the Xbox, didn't they?
Yeah.
So yeah, it would have been quite a while.
Speaking of waiting a long time for a game to come out, the next game.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
What a good segue. Great work, Finn.
Boy, man, I am all in for this game.
That game was everywhere.
Which one?
Kingdom Hearts. So it was on. That is that the only game that was on both Microsoft and Sony's conference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
I thought that was kind of weird, but didn't mind because they showed different things. Except for Square Enix showed the same thing. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, weird.
Very weird. But yeah, it looks really cool, man. I was saying, like, while we were watching it, it's gotten to the point where the graphics look close to the movies.
Yeah, like with the animated movies, like you've got, especially with something like, good example, Hercules came out like what, late 90s, early 2000s,
Yeah.
and now the graphics are better than the movie was. Like, if that makes sense.
The movie was 2D animated.
It was
wasn't
2D.
Yeah, it's 2D animated, but I mean, like, it's
I
crazy.
thought you would have picked Toy Story because you're a smart man, but you're not a smart man.
God damn it. Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, like, because Hercules was ages ago. But I mean, like, you've seen Toy Story 3, which is... But it's getting to a point now, yeah, where, like, the animated movies are looking...
Like when we saw, was it Elsa
Yeah, that was mental.
from Frozen? I was like, shit, man, like it looks like her from the movie.
And then
Crazy.
even, like, they
Oh.
showed that it was going to have Pirates of the Caribbean in it as well.
You're skipping. That's in Sony, dog.
Is it?
Yep.
Boy, are we going to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 in Sony as well?
Yeah.
Why?
No, I'm joking. Yeah, like when I don't know because we didn't watch that part together, did we?
No.
I saw that and I was like, are they showing footage from the movie? And
Yeah, I thought it had swapped. And I wasn't watching Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
anymore. I was like, are they making a Pirates of the Caribbean game? Because this looks sick. And then, like, the gameplay on the
Yeah.
ship looks incredible. I was just
And
out of
I think
nowhere.
that was like sort of weird because I'm pretty sure that's the first sort of live action
One they've gone at.
Disney
Yeah.
property that they're doing in a Kingdom Hearts game.
Have they confirmed Star Wars or no?
I don't think it's going to be in there, man. Where'd you get that from?
No, I just meant, like,
Oh,
it's a Disney property. They've had it for ages now. Like,
They haven't
long enough
talked about
to...
it. Yeah.
I guess, but Pirates of the Caribbean has been Disney for ages, so I guess the devs are known. But yeah, it's mental. Like, that game looks really fun, man. It looks
Yeah.
the
really
bit
cool.
that gets me, that kills me every time, is when they're fighting on the ice and then he does that spell which like locks the enemy up with ice and then hits him. I'm just like,
It looks so cool.
gameplay looks incredible. Like, it's gonna be amazing. I'm so keen. We've been waiting so long for that.
Are you getting it?
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess you.
JRPGs just don't do it for me.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, and I get
it's
the
like
appeal of like the
action.
Disney side, but I'm just like,
It's not.
I tried.
turn-based.
I tried.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, the first one. I think the biggest, like, I'm sorry, Dad. The biggest, like, ruiner for me with my dad. Like, I had it on PS2 and I was playing it and he just, like, abused me. It was, like, not that kind of abuse, but he was like, you idiot, this is demon
He
games.
was abusing me while I was trying to play my game.
Disney.
Wow.
He's like,
So
this
stupid.
is a disgusting game with demons. You don't need these games. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll just kill myself. So I just did that instead.
Jesus.
Cool. Speaking of killing yourself.
Sea of Thieves.
Next.
Well,
Yeah, so
Do you say
they.
much about Sea of Thieves DLC?
Um,
They're
when-
announcing content.
Yeah. They literally said content. We're having new content.
We're gonna have things to do in the game for you now.
Oh, cool.
I kind of like. I knew it was really really cheesy and dorky, but I actually really liked that little like trailer they did where the girl's like, "Oh, the Forsaken Shore, you're gonna find this," and the guy's like, "How much are you gonna give me for it?" And she's like, "Take a coin." You know,
Give me money.
not a new idea, but I thought it was.
Yeah, that's something that I think, like the more that we're talking about the Game Pass and stuff, they're putting more and more on it. I think I'm gonna jump in one day and just give it a crack because it's $15 a month. Like, if you don't like it, you just stop your subscription. So we'll see. And then after that, they talked about Forza Horizon 4. That's another thing that we were like not really surprised. It's always the mainline Forza, and then the Horizon comes out the following year, so we're getting Horizon 4. Their big thing this year was they're gonna have seasons, and it's gonna be
set in UK.
Yep, and you're going to be
Britain,
playing
sorry.
with other people online. It's not going to be drivatars, it's going to be real people. So it's going to be like when you're playing Destiny and you have real people walking around a hub, you're going to have real people driving their cars without having to
You know, I just thought.
join hubs.
I thought of when you're trying to get a speed trap,
Yeah.
people are just going to fuck with you so bad.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to, like, wait till you, like, right front and go and hit you, so you, like, drop speed and then you never get that speed trap. 3 stars.
Report them.
Yeah,
Record the
I reckon there'll
dogs.
be dickheads, but I guess there always is in online games. But I just thought of it then.
Any interest in that?
I'll get
Yeah,
it.
cool.
I'll probably get it because it's just something that, because like obviously
I had a lot of fun
all
with
three of us,
Forza Horizon 3.
I think we liked that because it was Australia as well, and we kind of
Like it was for me the first foray going back into a game
Driver
that
game.
wasn't a shooter or like a
we did put a bit of our. It's probably the most we've played our Xboxes on that game in the past year.
that, and I played quite a bit of Rare Replay. Like me and my brother played through all of Banjo Kazooie.
That's cool. Damn.
Like, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, what I was gonna say was
Joey,
with
if you listen, I
Forza,
love you.
like all three of us need reasons to play our Xbox. So anytime there's a reason to play our Xbox, we're happy for any game to come out. It's kind of good.
Or
That's
another thing.
Well, you
Like
have all
that'll
three
be
consoles.
on Game Pass as well. Like we can just
true. I don't think I'll get Game Pass, but I probably will buy Forza.
yeah. Fair enough.
Next, we might as well not even cover this because we can't even play it. We Happy Few, a game which has been disallowed in Australia. Have we heard any? Have they re-released
No.
it, added,
Don't think
modified,
so.
so we can play it? No.
Don't think so.
So I played the demo. It was around me on the Microsoft Store when I turned my Xbox on like 8 months ago. Downloaded it, played a little bit. Just weird. I don't even know what was going on. Like the premise was really cool, but when you get outside, it's just it was just weird. I didn't like it. I was like, I'm not gonna get this. I was kind of keen when I saw
The trailer.
the trailer made me look
yeah,
in.
it looked
Everyone was
really
hyped.
interesting. It was like a Bioshocky kind of.
So yeah, we finally, we just got told, what was it? Because it finally got past the beta stage, and they were like, cool, we're going to release this. And then Australian Classification Board was like, yeah, no, there's drug references, sexual references, but even though we have an R18 rating in Australia, we can't release it here because even adults can't play it. It's like, what the fuck? What is the point of having an R rating if you can't give something an R rating? Like, I get certain things, like certain things in certain games that shouldn't be. Like, there's been ones where, like, Japanese games have had, like, people can consider it, like, child pornography, which is completely fair enough. You can't give that a rating because you can't let people have that.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to drug use and, like, sexual references in a video game, which is for adults,
Yeah.
and can be rated 18 plus, why not rate it 18 plus and give us the game?
I don't know.
It's up to parents to be making sure the kids aren't getting it. I know that retail, like JB, is massive with showing ID for if they look underage.
Yeah.
Or if the parents are with them, they'll be like, oh, they go to buy GTA, like, oh, do you know what happens in these games?
Yeah.
So we might as well not even talk about it because we're not getting it. I'd be interested to see if they end up modifying it.
I never like didn't have much interest.
Either did I, man. I think it's just the only reason I know about it is more because the fact that it was like, oh, we can't play it here.
Yeah.
Speaking of things no one plays, hey, fucking dab anymore. PUBG,
Yeah.
play on
Man, you're
Battlegrounds.
killing the Segway games today, Finn. Great work.
It's because I'm hinting that I want you guys to
Killing
buy
it.
me a Segway, so that's how I want to get to work.
Buy your Segway.
Please, thank you. PUBG, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
That was a cool trailer. I thought, coming from someone who I've never played PUBG, it looked kind of cool. Like there was a lot of stuff going on, new maps.
Did you guys see what?
Customization stuff?
Because you know how we were confused about how like it showed
the
like
warmer
one date.
winter and summer.
Yeah. So what it is there's a new map coming soon, But then later on in the year, there's a full winter map coming that they have leaked, well, not leaked, but they've talked about.
Okay.
So that's what it was.
Yeah. More content. More
Was that
content's
cool?
always good, I guess.
After, because obviously this was PUBG was the first big, what's it called? First big battle royale.
Before?
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
That's okay. Yeah, obviously PUBG was the first big battle royale game that made everyone go crazy. Came out on PC and I was so keen because my friend was talking to me about it at work. He's like, I play it heaps. It's so cool. You fly in, obviously just battle royale. And I was like, fuck, I need to get it. And then they're talking about Xbox. And then a little game called Fortnite came out.
Fucking crazy.
And then because it was free as well, everyone was just like,
and available
boom.
on everything.
Everything as well. Yeah, PC, yeah, Xbox as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Xbox and PlayStation, obviously, but them beating PUBG to all platforms, they have killed it, and now they're just not letting up. They're probably getting so much money pumped into them. People buying the game passes.
100%.
But yeah, PUBG new content. I'm not phased because even though I have an Xbox, I'm not going to get it, and even when it comes out on PlayStation, I'm not going to get it because there's Fortnite to play. PUBG just looks.
That's it, and there's obviously more and more versions of Battle Royale coming out. I would get the Black Ops 4 version or the Battlefield version, or there's all these other ones that are coming out as well, before I get PUBG, I guess. So it's not, I guess everyone's just sort of moved on. They still have a big player base, but from what you said the other day, is it halved
It's
or something?
more than halved. So
that's crazy.
It's because you've got a game you need to pay for on Xbox that you can literally download for free, Fortnite. You've got a game on PlayStation you can't play, or you can download this game for free and play it. And then PC, it's the same.
Yeah,
you can just download it for free. It's the free aspect. But the thing is, they're making money off people buying the game passes, people putting on these hours. You've got massive people playing this game as well. Who was playing the other day? One of the big.
It's a bit rude, mate.
What?
Calling their players fat.
Oh, so it's massive, huge gains. Drake was playing it.
Yeah.
So obviously everyone was talking about it. I saw, I've got this thing set up on my phone where it tells me different news articles throughout the day, and it was a news story. It came up that the new video game craze, Fortnite, and there was a 9 news article talking about Fortnite.
Is it about the chick that pissed her fucking beanbag?
Well. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and then yeah.
Fuck.
Retarded.
Control your children.
Yeah, so PUBG, not keen. I don't think any of us will be. I reckon they've lost. It's already done. Fortnite is just funner.
Yeah, I hope they keep doing stuff. Keep you know.
I reckon, but it's one of those things.
new
Unless they
stuff
just
and
decide to do it for
do
free,
something.
and then, but they're not going to because they've already put. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. And then we had a remastered version of Tales of Vesperia, which is a game that's been out for ages. It's going out on a Microsoft console. Good on them, I guess.
But you can already play it on PlayStation, so
yeah, whatever. I guess that's cool for Xbox owners. And then we had something that I haven't put in there. There was also Nier Automata that's coming out on
Xbox
as
Which is
well.
already on
That's cool,
PlayStation.
but the only thing that made me excited for was getting that exact edition of the game on PlayStation.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
I
I felt really bad for Microsoft because
But yeah,
literally
it's
90% of the
yeah.
games that they had there,
The whole
I was like, cool, I'm so excited to get this on PlayStation. Just Cause 4. I was like, yeah.
That's the thing. I guess the whole thing was hey, guys, look at all this stuff that we're doing for you, Xbox owners that already own Xboxes.
Yeah.
There was nothing that was hey, you need to buy an Xbox now because you need to play this.
Yeah, I kind of forget. It's kind of weird that, when I was a kid, obviously I had an Xbox, I had a PlayStation 2, then an Xbox 360, and then it was just you get one console at a time, and then you become an adult, and you can spend money on stupid shit. So
Like
Oh,
then
when
you
you
end up
realize when you're an adult, you
me and
realize you can
Nathan.
have cake for breakfast.
Yeah,
And you're just
exactly.
like,
They
"Fuck, I
probably
had
shouldn't,
cake for
but
breakfast."
yeah. So obviously,
Ain't nobody gonna tell
breakfast.
me.
me and
oh.
Nathan have all 3 consoles. Roger's 100% going to get a Switch soon. It's just it's nice. It's a luxury that we kind of couldn't
We're all
afford when we
collective
were
masters
kids.
of the universe.
Yeah, done.
Yes.
Now, speaking of swag.
Oh, it's going again on the
fuck.
segues.
Nah, no
bruh.
segues. So this game, I'm actually keen for it now
Me
because
too.
of hearing one of the devs talk about it.
From Ubisoft.
So-
yeah, same.
Ubisoft Division 2.
Division 2. Yeah, so we were all excited at the start
Division
because no, like at the start of that trailer, because they were like in the jungle, and we're like, fuck, they're doing like a different setting. That's kind of
Division
cool.
2 in the jungle,
And
how's
then
that
come
gonna
out
work?
of the fucking zoo. Like, I guess it's still cool because they have
Mm.
different sort of settings this time. There's sunlight. The other one didn't have sunlight at all. It was just like dark, cloudy, fucking foggy as shit,
Yeah.
snow and stuff. But nah, it's not like, I guess, not that relevant. But the trailer, like the whole time I was watching, I was like, I can do that in Division 1. I
Yeah,
think. Like there's a
exactly.
few little things like that sort of foam grenade thing that like got the guy stuck, and then his teammate had to shoot the thing down or whatever. I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. But like the gameplay looked very same. So I was
Yeah,
like,
very
eh.
similar. But I don't know. I think like I said before, like what's changed me is hearing the devs talk about the game and what they're going to put into it. But
From what we saw from Xbox though, I
yeah,
was
yeah,
just like,
true.
meh.
Yeah, Xbox is kind of, and then we obviously saw a bit more with
Yeah,
Ubisoft.
with Ubisoft, yeah.
But no, I'm actually pretty keen. I think it's one of those other games where I'll need you guys to play with me.
Yeah.
I will not.
You're not going to get it at all.
You're shit
Yes.
anyway. So
Yeah, so me and
we
Roger
don't
can
want you
kill it.
there.
No worries.
Uh,
Ouch.
I like what they were.
Don't be mean to me. It's my fucking birthday.
No, it's not.
It's not your
dickhead.
birthday yet.
You gotta wait
We
3
have
hours.
3 hours of
Fuck's
being
sake.
mean to you. So they were emphasizing a lot on the end game stuff, which is kind of cool. They didn't really talk about they didn't talk about it at all. The Dark Zone.
Yeah,
that's something like
weird that
when
it
I
did
played the
that.
beta, I was like, okay, this is cool. You go into the Dark Zone, everything's all fucked up. Players can kill each other, blah blah blah. I played the full game.
Yeah.
I have not been in the Dark Zone once.
Yeah, I never went into it.
I was like, I don't want to go in there. I'm scared.
Did you? One of the things that kind of, because I was listening to a podcast this morning actually while I was hitting up some brekkie at work. They talked about how they're gonna make it more accessible for everyone to play.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be. They even said like, if you have 10 minutes to play, if you have an hour to play, if you have 10 hours to play, if you have a week to play,
You can jump in.
you can jump in whenever, and they're gonna make it more accessible for people. And that kind of grabbed me. I was like, oh, like, because when it comes to games like that with Division, I'm like, oh, I have to put in, like, I'm gonna have to play like 4 hours a night with my mates. But if I can just jump in while they're playing and do some stuff, like, that'd be cool. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I like games like that, and I get you have to put in a bit of time. But I mean, sometimes you can't always have that time. But I mean, like
No,
a
I get what you
weeknight,
mean, man.
finish gym, play for an hour, cool, done, go to sleep. Like,
Yeah.
I'm keen on it. And the
Yeah.
setting itself, like they've done it in
Looks pretty different.
Washington DC.
Yeah.
They also apparently there's a lot of things are like scale replicas. They've done like some crazy
Right.
like looking around as well.
Yeah.
Ubisoft is really good with that. They
Yeah.
did that with Watch Dogs 2. That was one of the cool things about Watch Dogs 2 actually was the city itself. Like the city, the environment is crazy. Like the detail they go into, like the buildings and streets and obviously monuments you can't really fuck up, but I'm pretty keen on it.
Yeah.
When's that coming out? Was it 2019 as well?
I'm not sure about that one. I think
Probably
it might be
2019.
this year, maybe next year.
Was it
I'm not
November?
sure.
No, it was November this year.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because it was.
Fuck.
I think so. I think it was
That's
November
not
this year.
good. Wallet, please.
Yeah, Jesus. I wait. That's another thing. I'll have to wait and get that later on.
I'll get that day one. I
You
think.
will?
Yeah, like those games. Like
You need to, or
I guess you don't. But then, like the thing is, think about it this way: I get a day one.
yeah.
I'm playing. I'm already a certain level, and then you
Yeah,
wait, and then you
that's
jump
true.
in. I'm like, hey man, do you want to play with me? I'll carry you because you'll get fucked up if you play with me.
Yeah.
That's
I was gonna
my
say like we
reasoning
could
for
just
getting a day one.
if I guess you'd suss who you're gonna play it with. Like if you
Yeah,
and
Chris will be getting a day
Day
one,
one.
100%.
Yeah, true.
Chris is
He
really
likes
keen
Division
on
1,
it.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's perfect example. I stopped playing for a while, and I tried to jump back in with him recently,
You got
and
fucked
we were
up.
playing with another guy, and I
Yeah.
was just like sitting back, just like watching them do shit.
Because
trying
you get leveled up as they go through, don't you?
yeah, so
you
I was
kinda
like,
just have to
okay,
hang
I'll
out.
just have to wait because I'm useless. I'm fucking useless. I'm just like
Cut yourself.
a dead baby just waiting to.
Wow.
That was weird. I'm sorry I said that. Let's move on. Division 2. After that, we had a trailer for Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Yes,
which
I am
fucking sweet.
beyond
I don't have
keen for
much
this
to
game.
say about this. I'm just keen. That's
Yeah.
it. Like
They've done enough to
getting
make.
You haven't
people
played Rise.
So stoked.
You
yeah,
need to
but
play
I'm going
Rise.
to.
You haven't played Rise?
No,
I
he
haven't
hasn't
finished it.
played
I've played it.
I was literally
finished it.
about to say like they've done enough with
Oh,
the two
God.
games they've released.
No, don't spoil.
What?
Don't spoil it.
Don't spoil what?
The game.
Why would I spoil that? You literally just said you haven't played it.
Yeah, but a second ago you didn't know that I played it.
What does
You
it
were
look
I was
like,
about to spoil
Nathan?
Yeah, even then I still
Fuck
wouldn't say
you.
things because we've got listeners who might not have played it. But
Um,
so they have done amazing by us with the two games they've released. Like I reckon they're borderline for me. I would rather play them than Uncharted. especially when it comes to Uncharted 4 and Rise. I would rather play Rise.
Wow.
I reckon that's just me,
Yeah.
but I think it was all the kind of like
Yeah.
the side stories and the side missions. I loved doing that. I loved completing that game. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, this new one looks brutal, and some of the combat. Oh, the bit where she's on the tree and she like grapples him and pulls him in and like grabs him on
Yeah.
the tree branch. I was like, fuck, I cannot wait to do that again.
Fun fact, I'm pretty sure you guys know this already, but Cory Barlog, the director of God of War, this fantastic game that we played this year, actually, I believe he was either the creative director or he played a very heavy part in...
Brings up fun fact, doesn't even
Fucking,
know.
I'm sorry. Okay, so he was the creative director of the original Tomb Raider game, the like remade one.
The
The original reboot.
The original
original
reboot. So
yes.
it's a Tomb Raider 2014.
Angelina Jolie.
Anyway,
no.
guys, do you guys want to know something like really crazy? This is the fun fact.
Yeah.
The question is, do you know about it?
I do know about it.
Do you know?
I know. So, Cory Barlog went to Square Enix and was like, "Hey guys, so I have this really like wacky idea for this game, Tomb Raider, right? I'm gonna do it, but I'm thinking, how about we do the entire game like it's a single shot camera?" And they were like, "You're a fucking idiot. No."
Wow.
2018, God of War, single shot camera.
I wonder how that would have worked.
It wouldn't have worked as well as it did in 2018.
I'm
It's
glad-
a good thing that it
I'm
happened.
glad they waited,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, essentially what you would have gotten is cinematics that didn't look as good as they did. Because Tomb Raider cinematics were fucking incredible.
Yeah.
They were beautiful, and the game obviously had fantastic graphics. As
How
well.
good are the ones in Rise though?
The effects, suck my dick.
Man, I'm 100% keen for this game.
Yeah.
But speaking of cock teasers,
Hey!
so there's a game called Skate 3 that a lot of people loved.
I love this. Great work.
So there's a game called Skate 3 that a lot of people loved, and I put so many hours in that game, just like falling off my
We had a
skateboard.
crew, man. I remember making a logo for my crew. I had all my friends in there.
Just
we
so
were
much
skating
fun, and like
together.
I think for the longest time, did EA actually do it as like an April Fool's joke for Skate 4 or no? Was it just?
I don't know.
I feel like they did. Yeah. So
Maybe.
everyone has been waiting for Skate 4. Everyone, like, it's simple. You just do the same game, just next gen. That's all we need.
Yeah.
So they showed off gameplay and some.
And at some point, I think Nathan was saying there was a 4 somewhere in the trailer.
Probably.
on
I don't
the
remember.
like some graffiti
Because you were
or
like,
something.
that's definitely Skate 4. I saw the 4. And I was
Oh
like,
yeah, I remember
fuck.
coming over and being like, "Is this Skate 4?"
Yeah.
I didn't.
I think
know
he
what
just
was coming.
guessed because the same as us. So we were like, we saw the gameplay, we saw the footage, we were like, oh yes, and me and Roger were like jizzing ourselves because we had not seen anything online as well. We're like,
We're just
yes,
jacking each
this is
other
the,
off
This
like
is the moment.
crazy
yes!
homos.
Turns
It's
out there was a
crazy.
reason you didn't see
I was
anything
like-
about Skate 4.
I'm like, what have you eaten today? Yeah, so and then it comes up, it's like session. I was like,
What the fuck is
okay,
session?
cool. I guess we didn't really think like it's Microsoft, and it would have been an
Yeah.
EA conference, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, a game called Session, which is a skateboarding game. It looks pretty fun. It looks a bit glitchy. What I did see,
We
it
don't
looks
know
a
what
bit.
we don't know what it is. Like,
It literally
it's
just
a
looks
skate
like
game, but
it looks
like,
like skate. Because the thing is, the thing that shook me to death was the start of the thing.
Mm.
You fall off your skateboard, and I'm like, it looks the exact same as like skate, and that was kind of one of those things. You like,
it
fell
looks
off.
like a human being skating, falling off his skateboard. Yes, looks like.
You know what I
Skate
mean?
4.
Like I
know what-
just thought it was
yeah.
like Skate 4.
Um,
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed because it isn't. That's pretty much all over the internet. Everyone was just like, oh, yeah, it's a new skateboarding game, but it's not Skate 4, and everyone just wants Skate 4. Like,
the thing that's gonna make it or break it is controls. I reckon. If
yeah,
it's
for sure.
amazing controls like Skate.
If it's the same as Skate
So
3, that's
if
literally
it's
all they
Tony
need to do.
Hawk, don't even
Oh,
bring
Jesus,
it out,
yeah, AIDS.
please. So I guess we'll wait and see more. But yeah, it's weird that like we wanted Skate 4. It wasn't Skate 4, but it looks like what we wanted essentially. But we're not excited now because it's not Skate 4.
I think I will probably get it.
I'll
I was
need to see
probably
more.
going to get
I'll
Tony
need to
Hawk,
see
but then
more.
I just read all the reviews. I was like, ooh, it sounds like trash.
Yeah.
So I didn't. Yes.
And then after that,
Bit of
I
jizz
was
for
like,
Raj.
hey man, oh have you heard of this game? It's like Left 4 Dead, but it's like aliens. Like, oh, it's really cool, man. You haven't heard of it?
Idiots. Next minute, Rogers.
Wasn't even that.
Roger's wrong.
I was completely wrong. It was a trailer for Devil May Cry 5. Oh my god, I was so excited.
Do you expect that?
Not at all. So I saw something that like the trademark Devil May Cry 5, but then I didn't think about definitely didn't think that was something I was going to see at a Microsoft conference.
Yeah,
that's for
fair.
sure. And then I see
Yeah,
what
I guess you
looks
if it was
like
going to be Sony, yeah.
yeah, and this guy with the grey hair with like prosthetic arm and this cool sword. I was like, is this Dante or is this Nero?
Yeah.
I don't know. But then, like, the more I thought about it, the more I looked at it, he's got this sword with... It's got, like, an engine on it. And that was Nero's sword from Devil May Cry 4. And he had, like, a demon arm.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing that gets ripped off. So he's got, like, a robot arm.
Because they showed that in the...
And then at the end, you see, like, the cover art or whatever the fuck it's going to be. I think you can see Dante on the left anyway. So I think the main character is Nero from Devil May Cry 4, which is kind of cool. I just love the style of the game. Like, it's such a stylish game.
Me and you were both like, but why has he got a robot hand? And like 3 seconds later, it shows his hand getting ripped off.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
I kind of wish they didn't show that though. Like, I guess I don't know why it happens, but I know it happens. I'm so excited for it. It's the original creator of it as well. That's coming back to make it. He's taking some time off.
Because he talked, didn't he?
Yeah.
The
Japanese dude.
He was so cute. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I'm so excited for it. Like, those games are so much fun.
I'm pretty keen as well. I reckon I'll probably play 4. I know you don't need to, but I'll probably play 4
was
just
sick,
to
man.
get a bit hyped. Yeah, you told me.
You can get it. It's remastered on PS4.
No, is it
Like,
on
for
sale?
I don't think I saw it, but it will be cheap shortly. But yeah, I'm getting that for sure. And then after that, we got Cuphead DLC. Didn't finish Cuphead because hard as fuck. So I don't need Cuphead Lady or Chalice, whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I'm really upset because
It's not on Switch.
I know it's a Microsoft conference, I don't know, but like if they talked about Cuphead DLC somewhere, I wish it was a Nintendo, and they were just like, "Oh, Cuphead's coming," because literally that is the perfect
Would've
game
been
for Switch.
perfect.
It's really
Literally
depressing
perfect.
because that actually hurt me a lot at this E3, where I was like, "Oh, this would be good, this would be good, this would be good on Switch," and none of it's there.
Yeah, I guess we'll talk about that later, but yeah, like it's just
They got some cool stuff though.
there
They
is some
do.
cool stuff,
They do,
but
yeah.
like I said, I keep saying I wanted more third party.
Yeah.
Again, the whole like when we do get into more depth of like the Switch, the whole thing that like still bugs me about it is I love that they're getting support from the third party games, but like for example, there's one game in particular that was announced for the Switch that I would have gotten probably on Switch. I mean, probably if you had a Switch, I would have gotten it on Switch.
Yeah.
But I was really keen, and we talked about it when it came out. And I was like, I'm gonna get it on like Switch if it comes out, and it never did. And now it's been announced, and I already have it on PS4. So it's like, how can I support the third party games on the Switch if you're not giving me the chance to buy them
On
at
launch
launch?
with everything
Like,
else,
it's
yeah.
killing me.
Like if
Like Wolfenstein and shit. Like I'm getting
you
Wolfenstein
probably-
on PS4, but if I'd gotten it at launch, I wouldn't have the chance to get it on Switch.
What do you mean? Like
Wolfenstein 2 is coming out on Switch.
Yeah, but you don't have it on
Yeah, I know.
PS4,
But like,
so that doesn't. Your point doesn't make any sense.
don't worry.
Sorry.
Well,
Well, it's true. I don't get what you mean. Like, if you had the game.
Yeah, but I mean, like, for people who wanted the game but potentially thought about getting on something like the Switch,
Yeah.
your choice to get on the Switch is effectively taken away because if you want the game that bad, you're going to get it on launch. You're not going to
Yeah.
go, oh, I'm going to wait for the Switch version.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
You know, like, I never thought I'm going to wait for the Switch version. When they announced the Switch version, I thought,
what are you talking about
that's
Switch?
kind of cool.
I hate you. Skipping ahead.
Piece
Go
shit.
faster.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Pay attention. Cuphead DLC,
Dude,
and
that
then
thing's
we got Tunic.
The Fox
This
game.
That was
Cool
sick.
Fox game. Because I was like, if I just see Tunic, I'll probably forget what that was.
Yeah.
So I wrote
I don't even.
Fox
I
game
still
in
can't remember what it
brackets.
is.
That looks cool. It's like a isometric view kind of Zelda looking game.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
That
was
was the,
cute
yeah.
as fuck.
That does look cool.
Keen for that, I guess. We'll need to see more. And then after that, we saw this trailer that opened with
I reckon I heard like every Japanese person jizzing.
fuck. So what's it called? The Valley of the End, or the End Valley, or whatever it's called, from Naruto, with the broken statues there, and then it cuts to something from One Piece, and then to Frieza's spaceship from Dragon Ball Z, and then
That's cool.
it's this game of like a mashup of all these anime characters, and I was just like sitting there just jacking my little dick.
It hit me today. The game that I was talking to you about when we were watching it as well. The game that it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Because on Nintendo DS they had a Super Smash Bros. Style game that was a bunch of anime characters and stuff. Jump Ultimate Stars. It was
Really?
called.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was cool as like 2D fighting
I
game.
don't think I've heard of that one.
Right at
But
the
yeah,
end
that
there
looks
as well. Like,
fucking cool.
Because they
And then you
just chucked
see-
all this shit in like Goku as well, and then right at the end.
Looks so cool. I'm
just-
hoping there's like,
Yeah.
obviously we'll see more characters, I'm sure.
Death
So it's
Note.
called Jump Force because it's all the characters from Shonen Jump, which is like the publisher of all these.
Oh,
Shows.
fuck, that's cool. I don't know.
Yeah, because like I heard a lot of people talking about it. They're
Mm.
like, "Oh, that's the dumbest book in there." I'm like, it's in reference to like the publisher. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm keen. I'm hoping we see more characters from all this stuff that I watch. But we'll see. Looks fun. And then we had a trailer for Dying Light 2. Did you guys know there was going to be a Dying Light 2?
I
think
did not.
that was a reveal, wasn't it?
It was
were
a
there any
reveal, but I
rumours?
think it was kind of like, oh yeah, they haven't
No,
really,
I
they
guess-
haven't done anything in a while.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense. It
I
wasn't
think
really
it's good. It's a good
I'm
game to have a
keen, yeah.
sequel on.
Yeah.
like the first one I played a tiny bit, but
Yeah.
I didn't finish or anything. But I really liked the gameplay, and I really like I was saying to the guys, I like the idea of throughout the day you're stressing about people and what to do with your area and blah 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 blah, and then at night time you've got to be like you can't get from one place to
Parkour,
another without
parkour.
getting fucked up. But yeah, no, really fun. I think it's a game I will get and I'll play it with the lights off, like with my headphones on, just to make it all even better.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I will play it
definitely keen.
with my soundbar and my headphones off and my light on. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm keen. That's pretty much it.
I'll
Like, it
make sure
looks
I have
cool.
somebody nearby that I can cuddle as well.
And there was a lot of choice related stuff. It was kind of like the stuff they were talking about. Sounded like they
Yeah,
were talking
Yeah,
about
that's
Detroit.
cool.
So it was like
Yeah.
what you choose is like what you decide.
There's
in a certain-
consequences
There's
for what
consequences
you
for your
do.
actions, and
But then what was kind of cool, I thought, was there's ups and downs for each decision that you
Yeah,
make. It's not like
exactly.
you've made the right decision
Yeah.
or you've made the wrong decision. It's you choose one. There's ups and downs for each.
I think one was like, oh, it goes a certain way, but if you choose to deal with them, then you get access to this, but then it brings bad people to your area because they want what you have. I think it was like water or something like that. But
Yeah,
it's,
that's right.
it looks really cool, man. I'm pretty keen for it. I reckon
Yeah.
I'll get Dying Light Definitive. I'm pretty sure it's like $15.
Oh, really?
It's real cheap,
I'll
so I'll
have a
get that.
We can
play
play
through
together
that.
because I haven't played it either.
Oh, it's co-op, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
'Cause,
we'll play that. That
yeah,
could be one of the
had a
first
bit
ones we
of-
play.
yeah, because I had a bit of
We make
zombie
each other like a
fatigue
little
when
trophy
that came
if
up.
we ever finish a co-op game
Came in.
together.
A trophy
Like we should make a trophy.
when
An
we
actual
actually
trophy.
play a
When we
co-op
actually
game. Remember
play
when we
and
tried to
finish.
play Gears of War? When we tried
Oh,
to,
we played for like an hour. Oh no, it
we
just
couldn't
didn't
even get
work.
it started.
Yeah, true.
fucking
Fucking
retarded.
God damn it.
Anyway, yeah, that's cool. I think either I'll get number one with you and play together, and then we'll get number two. I'll just jump into number two.
Yeah, true.
And then we got this weird trailer with like just speech bubbles and then a logo for Battletoads.
I have literally no idea what this is and why
Really?
why people are excited about it.
Battletoads.
Never
Battletoads is by Rare.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like an old-fashioned 2D game. I never played it, so I don't know a lot about it, but I know of it.
It's
So
just
I heard,
really popular.
It's on the Rare Replay disc.
Because I
so
like
you should
was
probably check it
listening to
out.
Gamer Tag Radio and Danny
It's
Pena's
on
been
Super
like
Nintendo?
jizzing about this for
Super
ages.
Nintendo?
I just knew there was a game called Battletoads and I knew that he was keen on it.
Oh, right.
And it's been like rumored for like 6 years as well. Or ages.
Oh, yeah. I know they've been asking for a new one for ages, but no one.
But yeah, no.
Yeah.
I am see some gameplay and then I'll decide.
Yeah,
that's
I guess that's cool. Like, I have no attachment to the franchise, but like,
You have played it in the past, Roger?
a long time ago.
What
like,
style
when
of
I was
game is
little.
it? It's like a side scroller, or
Yeah, it's like sort of beat 'em up, like side scroller, kind of like Streets of
yeah.
Rage kind of thing. And then we got the reveal for Just Cause 4, which I couldn't get into. You
Nathan's
gifted me
keen.
number 2 on Steam back in the day. Didn't get into it.
Can you gift
Yeah,
games on
my
Steam?
Yeah, man.
That's amazing.
I gifted him Just Cause, the multiplayer mod, and all the DLC. I'm pretty sure
That's so
Yeah.
cute.
that was cute.
I played it for. I didn't play number 2.
I enjoyed the game. I enjoy those games. I love them a lot because it's kind of a.
Yep.
I just play it, and I give no fucks. I do my shit, and then I actually got it for free on the PlayStation Store, Just Cause 3, because me and Finn bought it at launch, and I think the problem that we had, the biggest problem for me, and it even happened when I got the game again, is it takes like an hour to install.
So we just kind of fucked around. And
So we
kept,
fucked
like,
around doing jack shit
Oh,
for an
yeah.
hour,
Do you
and then
remember
we
what
were
we
bored. We took it back.
We like grapple hooked a cow. That's how bored we were in real life, and then we came back in the games instead. Yeah,
Oh, that was amazing. I have no interest in that, unfortunately.
I'm keen.
There's so many other.
I
sort
won't
of-
get it until I finish Just Cause 3, so probably never.
So you're never gonna
but-
get it sick.
Oh, speaking of which, I picked up Wolfenstein the other day to keep playing it, and I'm at that same spot, but it like took me back a step, and I was like, maybe I missed something. I went through it again and got stuck again. I have no idea what I'm doing. I
I need
need
to
help.
play with
Dude,
you.
I need help.
I
legit.
can help you.
Share play with me, and I'll get through that bit. 100%.
Yeah, when you get real internet.
It
Um,
works now.
does it?
Yeah, I remember we played Thingy
Oh yeah, we did
last
too.
time. Because we played Final Fantasy, which was average quality, but now we played
That
NBA.
was cool.
We took
That
over
was-
each other's
that blew
games.
my mind. Oh, that's
Um,
true. Yeah.
Speaking of shit that doesn't fucking matter,
Oh wow.
Gears Pop. Like
That was weird because
Gears
like it
Pop
was
vinyl.
like
I don't understand. Like
Gears
that-
logo, comes out with these pop vinyl figurines,
Yep.
animated. There's a Gears Pop game that's coming out.
Is it a game?
It's a game.
Oh, I thought it was saying that, hey, there's going to be Gears Pop vinyls. And I'm like, there already is Gears Pop vinyls.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a game.
Why?
I don't know.
They
So then
looked-
I was
I
like-
like the animation. It was cute because I
Yeah.
love the pop vinyl animation. But
And there was another game announcement in the middle that I think we all missed.
oh, what was that?
Gears Tactics.
Is
I
that
know
a
what
phone
that
or
is.
something?
I'm not sure because
Oh.
I completely missed it during the presentation, and then I heard about it afterwards. I don't know what it is. Sounds like it would be like an XCOM kind of. Jesus Christ, that's fucked. Wow.
That shit is dusty as Nathan's balls.
That's so dusty. Anyway, we were just looking at Finn's balls. They're real dusty. Yeah, so Gears Pop, Gears Tactics, and then they showed the trailer for Gears 5, which I couldn't tell when it was set. I think JD was in there as well, apparently.
He was younger.
So I don't know.
I didn't finish 4, so
Oh,
I
right.
think if you'd finished 4, obviously if you're playing Gears of War 5, you've got a bit of you got an idea of what's going on.
Yeah,
Didn't
we
finish
had
4,
none.
so I have no fucking idea. He looks younger and he's got a daughter, and then you play as the daughter, which is kind of
Oh,
cool.
is that's
I
JD's
think-
daughter?
I think so. I think that's what they said.
But you said he looks younger.
But I don't know if maybe he already has her, and then you just don't know about her, and then now she's like, I don't know, it's fucking weird. I think maybe if all that shit is true, and I'm not talking shit, then maybe they did that because they're like, we need him in the game, and we don't want it. We've already done him older. Maybe we need to do him younger.
Yeah, because I thought from what I perceived, I guess, Marcus looked younger than what he looked like in the trailers for Gears of War 4, because he looks old as fuck.
Yeah.
Whereas in that, he just looked like normal Marcus Phoenix.
Yeah.
So,
confusing.
yeah, I don't know. Do we need another one just yet? I
I don't, because I need to finish Gears of War 4.
haven't installed number 4 yet. I've had it for
I
like
sold
2 years.
Roger.
I think you said that last week when I picked up the
so
card.
good. So I'm going to say it again, but I sold Roger the Gears of War 4 DLC code for the game. Pretty decent price.
Can't even remember how much I paid.
I feel
for
like
it.
you paid like $40.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, lit. And then it's just a joke. Like, we'll be sitting at his house and he'll pick up the piece of cardboard.
I haven't entered it yet.
He just hasn't entered it into his Xbox yet. And I just stress because it's been like 4 years. No, it's been like 3
Oh
years.
wow, it's been like 2, mate. Calm
Dude,
down.
it's
Been 2 years.
been 8 years.
So yeah, that, and then they were like, Phil Spencer comes out again. He's like, "Hey, thanks for watching our presentation. This is it." And then shit glitches out, and what do we see? Some cool fucking reveal for Cyberpunk 2077. Looks cool as fuck. I love the setting. I'm excited to play this game.
The gameplay.
So, did you guys see they
Yeah.
had a 50-minute behind closed doors
I was
presentation?
about to say.
We actually saw gameplay.
gameplay.
So the actual style is a first-person shooter based in an RPG world.
Yeah.
So, like you've got
It's a
obviously-
first person.
It's a first-person shooter.
Oh,
Can you play as third, like with Witcher?
It's first-person
Are you
shooter.
sure?
really?
Like they said, 100% you can't play as third.
I thought it was third.
'Cause
I
with,
don't
like,
think
The
anybody's
Witcher,
really said you can't play as third
Yeah.
person, but everything that I've seen is it's a first-person shooter RPG.
Okay, that's cool.
They said they looks cool.
Mhm.
I just hope that the gunplay is like as good as Destiny. Like,
Yeah.
Fucking Destiny's gunplay. It always makes me sad because I'm like, this feels so good. But, you know,
Yeah.
it's like adultery. It's bad for you.
Yeah, it looks cool. I really like what they the way they did it as well. How they had hidden shit in the whole thing.
Yeah, did
so
you
they
guys
had
see that
codes
they
for
had-
Witcher
yeah,
3.
that's what I was going to say.
They had stuff saying like it's not what's the 3 letters? RMD?
What does that mean?
DRM lock. So it's not like there's no restrictions or whatever.
Oh,
There's
cool.
no paid DLC, no season passes or whatever. All that was hidden in the trailer, which was cool. I've always been happy with what they've done. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool developers. They look after their player base really well. So yeah, I'm excited to see what they see. So Bethesda. What happens at the start?
That weird shit.
Pete Hines comes out. He's like, "We're going to talk about fucking." Oh, the cool thing was when he was like, "Oh, thanks to our friends at Walmart, just
That was pretty
acknowledging the
funny.
fucking leak."
What was
And
it? He's
then-
like, we announced this a few weeks ago with the help of Walmart Canada. Great, good work.
And then they bring out what's the guy's name? Andrew WK or whatever.
Yeah, I never heard of him before.
Yeah, that was weird.
Let's go to Australia though. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Rage 2. Keen? Not keen?
I'm very keen.
You weren't keen before we
For
saw
me,
anything.
it very
but
much
you
looks
haven't-
like Doom with more superpowers, so that's all I need.
Yeah, like it's open world Doom, which
Looks like
I'm
kind of like a
excited for.
Doom and a what's the game?
Mad Max.
I wasn't gonna say Mad Max. What's the other one with the
Borderlands.
Borderlands? That one. Borderlands. It looked like, a
How
lot
did
like
you even get
Borderlands.
I was like any first person shooter. Yeah, I'm keen for that. Real keen. What do they have next? Where are my notes? Fuck. Where's my mouse? Okay, found it. We had a segment on Elder Scrolls Legends after that, and I was like,
Legends,
we're
was that
skipping.
their card game?
That's their card
we
game.
just skipped that.
So it's
Ain't nobody care about
Hearthstone, fucking whatever card game. Cool, I guess. We skipped it, and then motherfuckers came out and announced a sequel to Doom. Reboot Doom.
It was kind of
Doom
weird.
Eternal.
It was kind of not reboot, but yeah, it was kind of weird because they were just like, Doom Eternal's coming out. Like, is this DLC? I don't know what this is.
No, they said it's a sequel.
No, but they said that after. When it first thinged, I was like, what the fuck? And then the guys came out and said it's a sequel to it.
Oh yeah, but like it was right after the fucking trailer. But like you mean while they were playing
And I
the
was
trailer?
like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I was really confused.
because it wasn't numbered. Yeah,
Right.
I guess so. But yeah, it's not like Halo Infinite where we don't know anything.
The music for that is Doom. That guy is so talented.
so keen.
I need to buy one of his vinyls for show.
Yeah, so we're probably getting that. And then after that, Quake Champions they were talking about, and they bring out more stuff for it, and they were like, oh, by the way, the game's free.
I'm so sorry. I tried to hold that in.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell. Can you just keep it? Don't even edit it out.
Okay, I'll leave it in there just for you. So Quake Champions, they were like, it's free to download in for the next week, and if you download it in the next week, you can play it for free forever. So I was like, well, cheap ass guy that I am, I went home and
You
downloaded
can't
it.
go wrong with that.
It's fucking so much fun. It's straight up old school Quake, like fast paced. You go into the map, you just have the one gun, and you pick up different guns around
Yeah.
the map. You pick up armor and health and shit like that. Straight up old school Quake.
I signed up for the beta when I had
Fuck.
a computer, when I had a laptop. That's
To
all
play
I
it?
was. Yeah.
Yeah,
Loved it.
so much fun.
I just felt like the old ones, man.
Yeah, and there's like a couple characters from their other franchises. So Doomslayer's in there. What's his name? BJ Blazkowicz is in there.
Really?
Playable character.
Oh, shit,
yeah,
that's fucking amazing.
and they each have like a special move, special like power thing that you can use. So much fun. So I downloaded that. Easy, like pick up and play kind of game. So I played one game yesterday, 2 games today.
Are you playing controller or mouse and keyboard?
Mouse and keyboard, man. Fuck that. You can, yeah, I'll be getting wrecked if I was playing with a controller. I'm actually, yeah, like I was saying, not doing too bad. Probably because a lot of
Newbies are
people,
playing.
yeah, a lot of noobs would have been getting it as well. So I'm actually doing okay, not getting destroyed. So yeah, if you haven't jumped on that, download it soon because it's gonna go back to the $30 price tag. So that's cool. And then Prey, they announced some content for Prey.
DLCs.
None of us played Prey. You played Prey?
No.
I
No.
played the...
Some
played
of the
the
stuff they
demo
announced
as well.
look pretty cool though, like that new,
Yeah.
new mode they were saying actually looks like fun.
I just love the support that their games are getting. Like, it wasn't that well received, but yeah, they're just like, we're bringing out new stuff. There's going to be a VR segment for that. The sort of prop hunt mode as well, and that game that, what was it called? The one that keeps changing every time you play it.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called though.
Yeah, but that's pretty cool. That kind of made me want to play the game. I guess you can pick it up for cheap now, I'm sure. So maybe I'll jump in. And then the next one, I think we're both pretty keen on.
Wolfenstein Young Blood.
Yeah,
That
DLC
looks
for...
sick.
Oh, not
Keen
DLC.
for some co-op play.
Standalone,
Yeah.
isn't it? Standalone, but...
it must.
DLC.
It
Yeah,
must
it's gonna be the same thing as
Yeah.
the old Blood.
Hmm.
That's
Except-
what
So it'd be
It's
like a
Young
standalone
Blood.
purchase you can get,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's just the same like engine, same game.
Yeah, so
Keen for that.
that looks cool. Players, BJ's twin daughters. You can play co-op, which is exciting.
Kind of cool because it like adds to the story,
Yeah,
which is cool.
Yeah, but then it's kind of sad that they go into the 80s and they're still losing to the Nazis.
No shit. And the
Yeah,
80s
it's
as well,
really
I reckon. I
depressing.
wonder if the music's going to be
Yeah,
But that's the thing, is it also
you sort of
makes
got
you,
that vibe.
Yeah, that
Mm.
was like that. But it also makes you think, like, if they
Retro
do
vibe.
Wolfenstein 3, it's going to be between the Nazi, between 2 and this, I'm
Mm.
guessing. So you already kind of know that if it's a trilogy, it's not going to wrap up with him winning.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
Not
True.
to, like, I mean, I'm going to play it regardless. The game is fun as fuck.
Are you
like,
though?
Yeah, just
How's
really slowly.
Wolfenstein?
We talked
1?
about this like a minute ago. Shut up.
Have you still not finished? Oh, you finished Wolfenstein.
Yeah, he said he's stuck again.
Bruh.
No, he's stuck
Do
again.
you ever
Wolfenstein
play
1
He
games?
just said. He just said.
Wolfenstein
that.
1 though, he hasn't finished.
He hasn't touched number 2.
I'm playing Wolfenstein 1 right now.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about 2 before.
No, he hasn't
Jesus,
touched
yeah.
2, man. What he's talking about? He's taking 20 years to finish 1. And then after that, Todd Howard came back and was like, Fallout 76, you want to know more about it? Here it is. They're going to have multiplayer. He said...
Only multiplayer. It's all online multiplayer.
Yeah, but he said you can play it by yourself as well,
Mm.
which is like, I guess it's like, do you
He means
ignore
like
the
I-
other people?
Yeah,
Kind
I
of
think he
thing.
means like it's still online, but
They're still around.
you don't have to play
but-
with other people.
Yeah, so it's going to be like sort of Destiny version of Fallout, which I guess is cool. But yeah, like you were saying before, the weird thing about the nuclear codes, and you can send out a fucking missile and just destroy everything. Like, what if someone's built up this massive base and then someone just gets the code and just destroys your base that you've worked hard on? Like, that's the thing that it's kind of putting me off a bit. But either way, like I said before, I wasn't really interested in new Fallout yet anyway. I'm more interested in the new Elder Scrolls. So then after that, he was like, hey guys, we've got that other franchise that you guys all love, and we're bringing out a new one, and it's available on your mobile. It's like a mobile version of Elder Scrolls.
It actually looks really cool. I'm really keen for it.
Yeah.
I'm keen for the VR version of it. I reckon that'd be cool. I'd still play it no matter what. Like,
Kinda
it
cool
does
you can
look cool
play-
that you can play different ways.
I'm
Yeah,
just
like
keen for
Portrait.
Alexa.
Portrait on
Skyrim
landscape.
Alexa.
That was so good. I love that it's real.
Mm.
So good.
Yeah, so Blades is a mobile game. You can play portrait, landscape. The graphics actually look really cool, and
Yeah.
like, some of the game modes where you've got like one where you can just last as long as you can in an endless dungeon.
Mm.
The gameplay is very similar to Infinity Blade.
Yeah.
It was released by Epic
The
Games like
fighting.
years ago. They did like 3 of them.
Definitely, yeah.
Awesome little games.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like that in terms of the combat, but you can actually move as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool. That's available pretty soon, and they said it's going to be available on like multiple platforms, and you can play on in VR as well. But I'm pretty sure they said PC only, and I only have a PlayStation VR, which kind of sad.
It's okay. At least you can get what's it called? Blade Saber.
Blade
That looks really cool,
No,
actually.
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber. Yeah, yeah, that looks like
I've
so much
never
fun.
seen gameplay until the
Oh,
I'm
really?
keen- I'm keen to
so
play it.
keen for that.
yeah, it was like an
Get it.
ad before E3. One of the
Yeah, I've
things
been
that-
watching like a few videos for it, so yeah, I'm really keen for it. And then after that, they were like, "Oh, guys, we also have this new IP that we're bringing out. We haven't brought out a new IP in like 20 years or whatever, and it's called Starfield." Little teaser, didn't see much about it. How do you feel about it? Like,
They didn't show enough that I could get excited
like
about
cool,
it, I
you
guess.
make a new thing, and then after that, they're like, "Oh yeah, after that, we're gonna have the other thing that you really want, that you're never gonna get." Elder Scrolls 6. So just like, fuck, that's all I wanted, and I'm not getting it for ages. Like, you
And now
might as
you've
well
got-
not announce it.
now
Like,
you've got-
you have nothing.
They're working on, obviously, Fallout 76, like that's about to come out, which they've been working on. Then you've got Starfield, which is going to come out before Elder Scrolls 6.
Yep. So I'm just gonna end my life
They're
now.
not even probably, yeah. It's
But yeah, at least I guess they said they're working on it, but it's like in pre-production or whatever. So
so lame, man. Like, just, I think everyone's been waiting. Like, I think everyone would have preferred Elder Scrolls 6 and then Starfield, for sure.
yeah. And then I'm just gonna really skip through that one because there was nothing new really in the Square Enix presentation. There was literally just shit that we knew about, except for Babylon's
The Quiet
Fall.
Man looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Quiet Man, so it was like weird. It was like a live action trailer that like a deaf guy, kind of like if anyone's seen A Quiet Place, kind of thing.
Quiet Place.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today.
There's a lot of ringing.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
So there's like a lot of ringing in his ears, and he's fighting, and then it kind of turns into like the actual game. But
FMV shit.
I don't know how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm interested in it. It kind of piqued my interest.
Yeah.
Um,
And then there was Babylon's Fall, which is Platinum's new game. So they've made Bayonetta, Nier. So they're big on like big action games with like giant bosses and shit like that. But that trailer showed nothing. Then stuff we already knew about. So Shadow of the Tomb Raider. They're doing a crossover between Final Fantasy 14 and Monster Hunter World. Just Cause 4. It was just like, what was it? Like half an hour of just that kind of shit. Dragon Quest 11 as well. But yeah, I think we can just skip through that one. Get to the good stuff, because Ubisoft, man, what an exciting start. So they came out, talked about Just Dance. I'm so excited for Just Dance 2019.
I skipped that entirely. I saw the
I didn't watch it.
Dude, I was like, why do they do it every time?
Do you know it's coming out on
It's
Wii?
like that time they did that.
Is that a good?
on
Is that a
Wii.
big?
It's coming out on Wii.
Is that a big seller for that?
Like Wii
Yeah.
U? Like Wii U?
No,
Or
Wii.
That's
It's coming out on Wii.
crazy.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
those are
massive for
insane.
them.
Parents get them for their kids and stuff. But like, do you remember when they wanted, what was it, Shape Up? The workout game? Like the Connect?
Yeah.
They're like, alright, let's see who can do this. And like,
Oh, that's
they were
right.
doing
That
all
was
the stages so
weird.
awkward.
These are the people that played Just Dance.
That's right. Yeah, that was weird. And then they came out with. Have you watched that CG trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2?
I've watched all this conference. I watched Square Enix.
How
Sorry,
good was
I
that
watched
trailer?
Ubisoft
though?
today. I watched up till
Did you watch
I
it?
think Skull and
Ubisoft?
Bones.
No, I
Be-
just watched
Beyond
the
Good
one.
and Evil, the
Oh,
trailer.
no, I didn't.
Looks amazing.
man. Like real good. I actually,
But it's just a CG trailer.
Got
Like,
me
there's
hyped
no
for the game.
gameplay. The cool thing was at the end, that spaceship, the girl that comes out, and he's like Jade.
she's
You've
from
played
the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, that's cool.
I can
Um,
barely remember the game though, so it was kind of
Yeah,
like, ooh,
when
all
he's
the people
like
are coming back.
Jade, I was like, oh shit,
That's
it's
cool.
her. That was cool, but again, like, what is that game? I'm kind of like thinking that game's not coming out, like, because you look at it, so it's Ubisoft. Look at their track record, right?
Yeah.
You look at one of their games that they talked about later on, Assassin's Creed.
Mhm.
That's been in development for what, 2 years tops.
Odyssey, yeah.
Looks polished as fuck.
Mm.
This game was announced like, I don't know how many years ago. All they have is like weird blocky animations and like
There
it's
was-
like, hey guys, like,
The gameplay in we fly the jet and stuff. Is that what you're talking about?
yeah, but it's still like,
I didn't know.
there were bits where like there wasn't even
Oh.
like sound.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're
That's
like, that's when what's his name, Joseph
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Gordon-Levitt
That was
comes
kind of
out.
cool.
and he's like, hey, my company's getting involved, like send your stuff and we'll put it in the game. So it's like,
Yeah, cool. It's obviously
Crowdsourcing,
easy,
it's
like 2 years away. But that's a really cool
at
concept. though, his
least
thing.
I reckon that they've just gone too sort of what's the word I'm looking for?
Like they're reaching too much.
Scope wise,
They're like
yep.
scope is way too huge.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't think I reckon it's not going to come
I'm
out.
still like I'm not. I think man, like it's
I
one of
have
those things where like
no expectations for that game. I don't reckon it's going to come out.
I
They're just going to stop talking about it, and then
nah,
you're going to
it'll
forget.
definitely come out.
And then it'll
I
be
reckon.
like Duke Nukem.
It'll come
forever.
out for sure. Shut up. No.
I would. Someone else was saying that today on another podcast. Like, I would be more keen on watching the show based on that CG trailer.
Yeah, true.
Looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, like just the
You need to watch it.
world.
looks fucking
I reckon
cool.
you'd like it, Nick. Definitely.
Yeah.
I actually skipped the next thing.
Yeah, Rainbow Six
DLC.
Siege stuff, and then there's a new Trials game coming out.
Trials was cool.
Yeah,
that
I've
looked
never
cool.
been
the
into
development. Really?
Yeah.
Do people still play Rainbow Six? Sorry, just to come back to that.
It's massive. So
Huge.
I was gonna
that,
say that
huge.
game just it looks like awesome. Like, it just
Rainbow
looks
Six
awesome.
Siege. What's the other one? Ghost Recon, For Honor. They got massive communities.
Really? For
Yeah,
Honor?
because they still like supported heaps.
I thought For Honor died.
Nah, man. Like that's one thing that like I have to give props to Ubisoft. Some of their games that like started with a pretty rocky launch, they've kept supporting, and now it's like they're
I guess
amazing
the good
games.
thing for them is they have so many games that have rocky and shitty starts, and now they're just good at picking up their slack.
You're so pessimistic. Made me sad. Maybe I want to cut myself.
Did you say cut or come?
Both at the same time.
Come myself.
Cut myself while I'm cutting myself. But yeah, no.
Come in the
Rainbow
cuts.
Six is
How much-
massive, man.
How much
massive.
is it?
What, Rainbow Six?
Yeah, I think
You
my friend
can
got
find
it.
it
He
cheap. I
got
bought
it
it
off
for,
Amazon
like,
for $20.
Yeah, I bought it for $20.
I
as
kind of
well.
want to play it again.
Yeah.
It just looks
I tried to play it recently.
hard.
People scare me because people like play it all the time. They're really good at it, so you get destroyed. But it's still cool. That new trials we just said.
talked about Division 2?
Division 2, but
Is
we
this
already
where they
talked
had the
about that.
gameplay?
That's
And,
where,
like,
yeah, that's
they
where
had
the
the
devs
gameplay
came
with like
out and
the
shit.
they had like a downed Air Force One jet looked like in the center of Washington, which looked really cool.
Yeah.
I like the. I also really with Division, like, I won't go too crazy into it, but I really love the story behind it. Like, they infected the money, made heaps of people sick, and then that basically brought the government down.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool. It's a cool concept.
I think about doing that all the time.
Was that a oh, it's Tom Clancy. Was it a book, The Division?
I'm not sure.
Because I'll read that if it is. I'm going
I'm
to
not
check that
sure.
out because maybe it is. Because if it's a
It'll
Tom
take you-
Clancy, like,
Take you 20 years like Jake,
yeah,
reading Rainbow Six.
no shit.
Yeah, keen on that.
yeah.
I'll probably get it. New Mario plus Rabbids content. Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that DLC was announced
Looks
a while
cool.
back, so
Yeah.
it was nothing special. It's just
That's
more
it.
of the
That's the
stuff. It looks
thing.
cool.
Like most of the stuff that we got this year, like we pretty much already knew about. It's been leaked or it's been announced before, or yeah, it's just stuff that we already know about. That, and then after that we had Skull and Bones. I was really keen to get your opinion on that one.
So, if anyone is a constant listener, I think every single time we talk about any kind of pirate anything or any kind of like Assassin's Creed game, I keep coming back to every single time we talk about what's the other pirate game, ship game previously we talked about, as in up
Rogue?
Sea of Thieves.
I'll see if
Sea of Thieves. Every single time we talk about
I mean, like Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Oh,
yeah.
The pirate ship.
like every single time we
Who's
talk about
relevant?
every
No,
time
I
we
just like didn't know what you were talking about. Yeah, go on.
yeah.
Don't you love that game? Okay.
Well,
Every single time we talk about Sea of Thieves, I go, man, blah, blah, blah. Like, animation's cool, looks kind of kiddie, but all I think about is this live action pirate game. And I'm like, fuck, what's that called? And every single time we talk about it,
We
like, what's
forget
it
the
called?
name.
We forget the
Skull
name.
and Bones.
So it's Skull and Bones, because I forgot. So even though I talk about it every single fucking week, I forgot that it was coming. And then I look at this, like, live action, not live action, I look at the trailer and I'm just like, oh, I need this in my
Looks
life.
good.
It looks amazing. Man, the detail behind the ships,
fuck. Yeah, it looks
kills
insane.
me, man. Like, I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, and I didn't realize like there's stuff where you can actually walk around,
Yeah.
so it's not just ship combat.
Oh yeah, it's like
Which is what I
actual
thought it
combat.
was.
Oh, I thought it was everything as well. Like,
Oh, I thought it was
Including-
just ship combat.
even ship combat would be sick. But the only thing that worries me
I thought
is
you were saying shit combat.
shit
I
combat.
was like,
Yeah, like,
what? Why are you so
the
excited
only
about
thing that
shit?
worries
Plays
me,
apes and you just throw shit at each other.
the only thing that worries me is
Mm.
Ubisoft. That's all that scares me about this game.
That's the thing. Like what I was saying just before. Like I'm confident, even if it has a rocky launch, they will support it, and it will become a good game.
Yeah.
Because you look at all the other games. Rainbow Six had a shit start because I think it came out in a rough patch where it didn't sell well.
it didn't.
They supported it. They've got
Let's give free weekends away to get people into it, and then a bunch
yeah,
of people got
they've
into
got
it.
awesome
That was
community. in
ages
there.
ago now.
It's still being supported. There's still new stuff coming out for it. For Honor, the same. Servers were shit.
Keen for
Now they're bringing out more content for it.
Keen for Skull and Bones just to take ages. I want them to take as long as they want. Like
yeah.
I'm keen on the game, but I'll wait a year, 2 years, easy, because I want it to be polished. I want it to be nice.
I'm pretty keen on it.
I don't want heaps of stuff to come out at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
like I keep saying, there's so much coming out.
And then after that we had Transference, the weird VR game that was only VR and is now both VR and traditional.
Zelda call it now.
Yeah,
That's cute.
so you can play out of VR. I think they were a bit scared because obviously you might sell less because VR is sort of a niche product.
Yeah.
Not really interested in that one, I guess.
I feel you.
It is what it is, but might give it a crack when it's $10 on the
So for the next
store
few,
or whatever.
I didn't watch, so I stopped watching.
Okay, I didn't watch any of that either, but we can just.
I
skip
saw
through
the
it.
collector's edition for this, or the edition for this Starlink Battle for Atlas. Is it like something like Disney Infinite?
What?
Infinity? or
Yeah,
whatever it is?
Disney Infinity.
Oh yeah, actually they've got like those.
I'm keen for that
characters
one.
that you can
I
build.
love those things.
What was it? Was Skylanders one where you could like swap the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Nintendo showed it in their showcase as well because it's got like some Star Fox
Oh, is this
content in
on?
it too.
Is this on Switch?
it's going to be on Switch.
Oh yeah,
It's
so
got Star Fox
Miyamoto
concept
came
crossover.
out and was like, yeah, we're gonna have Star Fox's ship.
Yeah. Sorry, just to interrupt. The thing I was talking about previously, where I was like, a game that's coming on Switch, Trials is coming on Switch, and I was hyped about it. Because that's a perfect game for the Switch.
Yeah.
So that was one of the games that
Yeah.
actually, sorry.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Starlink, any interest?
I haven't seen anything about it. so
I
don't know.
enjoyed
All I've
it.
seen
They
is-
showed it last year. So that's the one where they have these like little spaceship that you like.
Oh, yeah. We were kind of
Attached to your
we were kind
controller.
of keen for that last year.
I'm excited for it. I love
You
this.
love that kind of stuff.
Froth, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
love
I think
collecting
that
those little
aside from the
figurines and
collecting side of it, the actual gameplay looks kind of cool too. I'm
Yeah,
a big,
the
I'm a big
gameplay
fan
looks
of Star
awesome.
Fox games. Like I like those sort of arcade games. From time
Yeah,
to time.
have a
and
look
I
at the
don't know exactly
gameplay,
what it's
man.
going to be.
I'll have a look.
It
for
looks
sure.
But
really cool.
I'm keen enough.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So then after that, more content for Honor. Cool. The Crew 2. Man.
That comes out soon as well.
Yeah,
Cool
it's
too.
like next month, or-
Next month, yeah. So that was
Yeah.
one of the things where
I need to see how it does when it comes out before I get it. I'm not. Whatever.
So the next
Planes,
big
boats,
thing,
whatever.
Assassin's Creed
I'm in.
Odyssey.
I'm sold.
I haven't seen the footage yet or any of the stuff.
So it doesn't look like an Assassin's Creed game. You don't have the hood. You don't have the
Yeah, it's just like
the blade.
Spartacus.
Yeah.
I'm keen for like
There's
that time.
there wasn't any stealth. They weren't showing like assassinations.
Wow.
Um,
They've got to chuck it in there. It has to be in there.
Yeah. Like to be honest, I'm keen on something different.
I think maybe they were like, we should do a game within that time period.
Yeah.
We already have the IP. It's going to sell.
Looks
Let's do it.
fucking cool, man. So you choose between a guy and a girl.
That's kind of cool.
They have different stories,
Uh-huh.
and you pick one at the start, and you're stuck with that one. You play their story.
Oh,
double.
so when you finish, you could come back and play.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
that looks. I'm sold. I'm in day one. I'm really excited for this one. Love the setting. Keen to like collect gear and shit that they were showing. Combat looks awesome. That's it. I'm keen. That was it for Ubisoft. And then we had Sony with their opened up with The Last of Us. Looks amazing.
The
Fucking
feeling-
brutal trailer.
The
but
feeling I
fucking
get
amazing.
from like even seeing what's his name, Nathan, the guy who writes all the guitar and
Gustavo
stuff.
Centenario.
Yeah,
Gustavo.
It's
He's
Gustavo
amazing.
Centenario. Is his name, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
fuck,
He's
he's
there with the banjo?
incredible, man.
Yeah.
Like they've like I sent a message to the guys today where it had that performance or that one bit. And what's on the banjo? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that one thing of him playing the banjo, that song he plays during the start of the conference, is on vinyl, and they're doing like a special edition
Oh,
vinyl.
right. Oh, that's right.
But yeah, man, the feels I get, and then it's literally like a real cute moment of Ellie like dancing with a girl, and then they're just like doing some kissing, and then what does she say? Like, I bet people are scared of you.
Yeah, she said,
Yeah.
People are
she
scared.
said
of you.
everybody's looking at me, and then she's like, oh, don't worry about that. And she's like, I'm no threat. I'm
I'm
just
not
a girl.
threat. I'm just a girl. Yeah.
And it's like, they should be terrified of you.
And then it like goes into the kiss, and then it like morphs into like her cutting some guy's throat completely open. Man, the gameplay looks incredible. Like just seamless.
One thing to keep in mind, though,
What?
like not to be the pessimist dude, but like when they announced The Last of Us with the like original gameplay trailer, there was a couple of things in there that didn't make it to the final game.
Oh, like
some of the AI stuff. So some of that stuff that they showed would have been scripted.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
but I'm
that
keen-
thing's way too seamless. Like
Yeah.
when she like literally grabs
the bottle,
yeah,
that one I was like,
crazy. You'd have to play that game through like.
And
8
the
times
other
to
one
do
that got
good.
me was when she's under the
car.
truck and she gets pulled out. I was like, that's
Yeah.
amazing. But like, I can't imagine that happening random with AI.
Imagine though, but the thing is, like, you gotta think like, like think about how good the first one was.
Yeah, no,
how many years
100%,
ago that was, and how much depth
100%.
they put into this. Like, this is their like bread and butter. Like they're in the same world, and I'm fucking everyone's all in for this. Like,
Yeah.
I guess the only thing is, looking at it like from that, like I know obviously the start of the year I was like, oh, predictions. I was like, oh, it's gonna come out this year. Do you reckon you guys think it'll be like mid next year or?
I reckon to be safe and temper my expectations, I
Late
reckon
next
holiday
year.
next year.
September,
that's fair.
September next year. I'm
That's cool, yeah. That's, I think I understand. Like, I think it's because how long it's been. I kind of just assumed. Like, it's nice that we're seeing so much about it, though, and like more and more is going to come out. But yeah, I think everyone in the whole entire world of gaming is keen for this, apart from some people who trash on the first one. Like, I've read some of the comments. I'm like, you're actually a fucking pleb.
Idiot.
The game is perfect to me. I love the first one so much.
Yeah. And then after that, while they were waiting for the people to move from the church to the other venue, they showed a bit. Did you watch that little trailer for the new Destiny DLC?
No, I skipped it because I don't care about Destiny.
Okay, so Finn doesn't care about Destiny. I don't care about Destiny, but Gambit looks cool.
I'm keen.
That Gambit, it's a
Ian.
new PvP VE thing.
Mode.
So yeah, it's essentially you've got two teams. They're both on like one side of the map, but you can't really interact at all. And you need to defeat enemies and collect emotes, which are like these little things that they drop to sort of fill your meter up. As your meter fills up, you can get things like you can send an enemy over to the other side. When it fills up a little more, you send like a bigger enemy, and then when it fills up more again, you can send one of your team over to fuck their shit up. And essentially, while there's an enemy there, or while you're in the other team, while you're in the other team's like field, they can't collect motes or they can't bank their motes. And essentially, the first person to hit a select amount gets like a massive boss battle, and then you beat the boss battle and you win. But it just looks fun.
Yeah,
And
that's cool.
as soon as you get to that final boss battle, the other team can like come into your field an unlimited amount of time, so you can just keep coming in and disrupting your stuff. So it's essentially, they're
it
going
looks
to be on the
cool.
same
I
team
mean-
as like an ogre or something. It's going to be sick. I'm keen, but I'm definitely not going to buy it or play it.
Nice. And then they showed some Black Ops stuff. So some maps that I love from the previous iterations are coming out. They're gonna come out. They're available in Black Ops 3.
Yep.
But you have to pre-order Black Ops 4 on the PlayStation Store to have them in Black Ops 3. And I was like, are you serious?
AIDS.
Yeah, so that was kind of annoying, but those maps are available in the new Black Ops as well, so that's cool. Then what did we have? We had the cool little white dude dressed in Japanese playing the cool flute thing.
Yeah, that was sick.
Ghost of Tsushima. Fuck. Looks so good. Um,
I heard Paris from Gamertag kind of saying he was disappointed in it. So he's like, it doesn't look that good. I was like,
Okay.
He's like, the AI doesn't look good. I was like, dude, it's a fucking like unfinished game, but it looks incredible.
well,
He's like, oh, I really hope. He said something like, usually, oh man, game. I'll talk later about it, but yeah. But yeah, he was just saying how, like the AI doesn't rush you, like one at a time they come at you. I'm like, yeah, but it's not a finished game, and like even if they do, like you're not gonna be thinking about it.
I'm pretty sure there was like a thing when there were samurais and stuff as well that like there was like honor among them, and like they wouldn't rush you because they wanted to prove they were better than you.
yeah.
So it's like
one
that
at a
thing.
time makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, perfect.
Like they wouldn't bum rush you because they didn't want to just kill you for the sake of killing you. They wanted to prove they were better than you and shame you in battle.
Yeah.
So the fact that they come at you one at a time actually kind of makes sense. I don't know, I might be completely bullshitting, but that's how I saw it.
Yeah.
I'm keen to see more. So the setting, like I said last week, I think, like I'm sold on the setting. Like feudal Japan, I love Sucker Punch. I love. I just want to see more traversal stuff because that's where they shine. Like Infamous was just amazing. We saw that you get a grappling hook, which is cool. And then after that, we got Control. Watched the trailer and I was like, this looks like Quantum Break. And then they come out and like that trailer looked fucking cool. Where there's like
Yeah, it
everything is like
looks
a
awesome.
modular kind of
Yeah.
thing. Looks fucking sick.
I think
Guns and
everyone
brains.
cheered more. Like they didn't cheer that much after the trailer, but they cheered when they showed who it was getting made by.
Yeah. So Remedy, if you've heard of them, they made
Remedy,
Max
man.
Payne,
Max Payne is
DMC,
literally
Quantum Break.
One of my favorite games of all time, easy.
So good.
Max Payne 1 and 2. Max Payne 1 is so ugly though. The skins, Jesus. Max Payne 2 is incredible though. Kind
Yeah.
of a deal.
Keen. And then after that, we got a trailer for Resident Evil 2, so a full remake of the game. It's got potential to be pretty cool. Looks like it's going to be Resident Evil 4 style, but Resident Evil 2. So
That's cool. That's a
That's
nice
pretty cool.
concept.
Keen for
Like
that.
good change.
yeah. And then we got this wacky trailer
I
for
thought it was a joke.
fucking cry.
I'm probably gonna play it though.
Trova saves the universe.
Amazing.
The announcement trailer was just perfect.
So
Fucking
it had
buffed up guy.
what are their names?
Rick and Morty.
what
I
are
don't know
names?
their real names.
Justin Roiland.
Justin Roiland and
Dan Harmon.
Dan Harmon, that's it, yeah. So those two doing their voice acting for they're trying to show off this video game. And it's just weird as you have to watch it
It
online,
looks
but
funny.
It looks funny. Like, I'll play it.
And then we finally got some answers for all our questions for Death Stranding. Lol, JK. We just got more questions about the fucking game. What is it? What's Death Stranding? Walking simulator?
No, it's
Baby simulator?
it's delivery simulator.
Baby
Delivery
delivery.
FedEx simulator.
Yeah, FedEx simulator.
It's, UPS 2017.
2017.
Fuck. Where you eat fucking... What was she eating? A fetus?
Yeah, like a little like maggot fetus. It was
Fucked
like
up.
the size of an ant.
Yeah, that was weird.
Really confused.
Yeah, still need to see more. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. What the fuck is that game?
I don't know, dude.
Still don't know. Yeah, we'll wait another 5 years. We'll see what it is.
No shit. I
Um,
don't think Hideo knows what's going on.
Nah, he's in his own world. He's just doing his own thing.
Cooked.
And then after that, we got an announcement for Neo 2. Played demo of Neo 1. I was saying, like, it wasn't my jams, just one of those sort of Dark Souls games. Like, I appreciate it for what it is, but it's just not for me. I guess it's cool that it's getting a sequel. It's been really well received. PlayStation exclusive. And after that, we got Big Boy Peter Parker. That trailer was fucking amazing.
Gameplay. That's seriously like when you go to
It looks
E3
so good.
or when you watch an E3 and you actually get gameplay for a game, it's a
You're
momentous
just like, the
occasion.
game is real. The game exists. It's not beyond good and evil, beyond reality. Yeah, so we're in day one. That trailer looked
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
Saw some cool villains in there.
Spider Mizzle.
Electro looked pretty cool. Like,
I thought Sinister Six.
I was
man,
kind of
like,
disappointed
so
that
cool.
they whitewashed the whole game. Like, if you've
Yeah.
watched Amazing Spider-Man 2, you know that Electro's black.
Why did they make him white?
I don't know why they made it white.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? I didn't even notice that. Maybe because I'm racist.
Just cancel. I've cancelled.
What do you mean?
They blackwashed him for Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh really?
He's
Fuck, I
white.
didn't know
White
that.
as fuck.
I didn't know that.
In
At
the
least
current
Nathan
comic
got my
run,
joke.
he's female.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
right.
a different girl, but I
Different
like
girl.
that.
Oh, I
You know
love
how
your
he
feet.
has just
I'm
like
sorry.
the gayest little mask.
Oh no, it's gonna die.
They just made it a scar.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he looks
Yeah.
boss.
That's cool. I liked his
the-
suit.
the gameplay looked
Rhino
amazing.
looked fucking cool.
Vulture.
Vulture looked Vulture. It just
Who
looks
do
like
you
comic
think the
book
cameo
Vulture.
at the end is?
Iron Man.
You know, I thought about that, but nah.
It's probably not, but I don't know. Who would it be? Who do you think it is?
Harry Osborn?
As what? Hobgoblin?
No, just
Hobnobs?
New Goblin.
New Goblin. Or what's his name? Miles Morales?
Nah. It's
No.
gonna be a villain.
A villain.
Yeah.
I reckon someone's who's gonna like get him out of the shitstorm he's in.
No, I think it's gonna be like he just got poisoned by Scorpion. They're gonna take him away, and it's gonna be like the main villain of the game. It'll be like
We'll
like
see.
the whole Mandarin thing in Iron Man 3, like except less of actor, but like Phantom's like the main villain, and there'll be a real villain. Mr.
The
Negative,
Master
sorry.
Man.
Yeah.
Mr. Negative was there though.
Yes, what I'm saying. So Mr. Negative will be like the dude,
Oh right, yeah.
and like the main villain, but then there'll be like a real reveal of who the real mastermind is.
Oh
Like
right,
Doctor
gotcha.
Doom or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, just
Yeah.
some bigger dude.
I
Like,
thought
might even
I
just be
took it
Fix,
as
who
it
gets-
was a good guy that was coming in to save him.
That didn't make sense to me because all of the bad guys were like just banging on bloody Spider-Man. They just stop and they go, "Oh, there's a good guy there." Nah, it's their boss, 100%.
Okay, we'll see.
I'll put
Um,
$5 on it. I'll give you $5 if it's not their boss when the game comes out.
Sure.
We'll shake on it. Shake dicks.
No.
Shaky.
Cross swords. Okay, so that was Sony's conference, and then after that we had Nintendo. Did you watch that first trailer? Did you watch it? You watched the whole thing?
No.
What was the opening trailer again?
The robot game, Daemon X Machina.
I didn't see that one actually.
Oh really?
No.
Oh, what the fuck?
I watched a video that was
Looks like this cool as like mech game, really fast paced sort of giant mechs. Looked really cool, and it had like this like metal music. That's what I was saying in the group chat. You obviously didn't get it then. So it's like real like high octane the whole trailer, and then it just stops, and then it cuts to the title. It's just like anticlimactic as fuck. There was that. A bit of Xenoblade 2. And then we got Pokemon Let's Go. Good old Reggie came out and was like, "Hey guys, want to talk about some Pokemon, boys?"
I'm really torn on this game. I was telling
Why?
Finn before. Because, like, I'm keen, but for me, the function of catching Pokemon on a home console shouldn't be like that. That's a very, like, phone kind of way to catch Pokemon. And I don't like that you can see the Pokemon in the grass.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it'll grow on me and I'll just be fine when I play it. But right now, I just feel like Pokemon purist and I want to fight it.
Fair enough.
But, like, it's not like a hate thing or like I'm not
Yeah,
going to buy
no,
it.
that's
It's just
fair.
kind of a, fuck, I want to, like, battle the Pokemon.
Just like you don't have
get
a
its
soul.
health
That's
down.
cool, man.
I just want to battle the Pokemon, get its health down, and then catch it, you know? I want to abuse it before I put it in that cage forever.
Yeah, I want to see what next year's one is. But yeah, the little
Which
Pokeball
was-
controller looks cool. I like
Oh.
that he said you can play the whole game with just that.
On top of that, they actually just announced that if you buy that Pokeball, you get Mew.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Fuck, need to get it.
Wait.
God damn it.
Legit. Do I get Mew for it?
Did you watch any of?
Dude, I haven't watched Nintendo.
You're going to get
Oh,
Mew.
right. Yeah, so if you get the Pokeball, you get Mew.
King.
It's probably going to be like a level 1 Mew that you can train from the get-go.
Um,
'Cause, in Pokemon Yellow originally, I don't know if you ever did it, but in Pokemon Yellow there was a glitch where you could get Mew. But it was like a planned glitch. You had to do certain things in certain order and you could get Mew, and it was level 1.
Yeah, so actually.
Me and Joseph did it all the time. It knew one move. It was like metronome.
You're like, what
Shit,
are this?
you're shit on Mew.
But, nah, I mean, metronome's a sick move, so...
But yeah, I think you're getting it day one.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, you will.
And then after that, we got this cool trailer for Super Mario Party.
Man, King.
You haven't watched that, have
No, I
you?
haven't watched any of this.
Fuck, it
Anything
looks
from
so
Nintendo
cool.
I haven't watched.
So all the mini games that obviously you like, you can imagine, lots of little mini games. But they've brought in, obviously, like you can play multiplayer straight away because you've got two controllers. But then you have people playing with two switches, and there's functions where you connect the two screens together on a table, on tabletop, and you can use the two screens.
Fuck,
yeah,
that's
so
Yeah.
you move from one screen to the other.
Kind of like you have
Depending-
dual monitors.
Yeah, but depending on where they're lined
Where
up,
you line up.
depends on where you move. So
Yeah.
you change the
Yeah.
map based on how you line up your switches.
Fuck, that's crazy.
It's
That's
cool.
so cool.
And
But
you
yeah,
gotta have some hidden tech behind. Yeah, that's mental.
Yeah, so that looks really fun. And then we got Fire Emblem Three Houses. Oh my lord. I love the Fire Emblem franchise. I've played a lot of them. On, what was it? Super Nintendo, 3DS, that kind of shit. Fucking love them. Really excited for a new one. I think Finn is sold on the new one as well.
Yeah, I've never ever heard of it before. Roger said he was keen in the group chat, so that's the only gameplay. Only trailer I watched. So I watched the Fire Emblem trailer.
Okay.
And the gameplay looks incredible. Like I haven't really played any kind of RTSs. Or anything like that.
it's not RTS, it's
Oh.
Tactics.
More like tactics kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I haven't played anything like that in like forever. Like
Yeah.
probably last time was like PlayStation 2 or like maybe 360.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, it looks cool. Looks
Jeez.
interesting. I'm keen to see what it looks like when it's all finished.
Yeah, it looks amazing because all the other ones were like sort of 2D little characters just chilling,
Yeah.
and then you move them around, and then it switches to like the 3D version, and you see them fight each other.
Yeah, that's fucking
But
cool.
this one it's all 3D, just zooms in onto the battlefield, and oh fuck, looks amazing. So keen for that, and then after that we got the announcement that Fortnite is coming out on Switch, and
That
it wasn't.
day.
Yeah,
Straight away, you can pretty much
straight
download.
away. And it's not the the PVE
Yeah, it's
version
the
that
full battle
was
royale
rumored,
version.
so it is the battle royale. Annoying thing is you can't bring over your progress from PlayStation to the Switch, which is really shit because I'm
Sony
pretty
blocked it.
far ahead into the game. I'm not keen on starting again, so it's kind of
so
a
you
bummer.
Probably won't get it unless you just want to play a couple games.
Yeah,
That's
I
probably the only
might
reason you
just,
would.
but I don't think I'm gonna put in the money again.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it is $15. Like it's not
Yeah,
a big deal, but
still, I guess like
It's
paying
still-
$30 for a game you play that much is
Yeah.
not too crazy. But yes, I've played it a little bit. So I downloaded it while we started recording, and I was playing a little bit just then.
Yeah.
Looks good, runs good. Got fucked up because I wasn't concentrating, and then I got raped from behind. What's new? Yeah,
it's the best kind
Sounds
of
like your Friday night.
pretty much. That's why I said what's
Hey.
new.
Pussycat.
Yeah, it's good. It's the same, but yeah.
Overcooked 2 looks kind of fun.
Don't even know what that is. Cooking game.
It's like Cooking Mama.
Oh,
Not at
real
all.
good.
Not really. It's like a top-down
Cooking game.
you've got a big kitchen. You're
Yeah.
controlling a little character.
Yeah.
And you got to move around the kitchen. You
Oh.
go to different
Stations.
stations where
It's
you
like,
do
you remember
different
the game
things.
Diner Dash?
Mm.
Like that.
Cooking Mama
Something like
Donut
that.
Dash. What the fuck? Stop talking. You,
Stop talking.
You just referencing
Um,
things. It's amazing.
Yeah, so you do different things,
Oh.
but you can play multiplayer. So then your character does one thing, and then he's got to do that part of the dish. And
Okay.
but you got like a timer, so it's like it
Oh, that's
looks
kinda
really fun.
No, yeah, okay.
And number 2 looks really wacky, really fun, and you can play multiplayer like local because you got 2 controllers.
Yep.
Bang, just like that. Online as well. Looks cool.
So that's
Killer Queen Black apparently is an old popular game that's been sort of remade.
Rebooted?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Smash Bros kind of game.
Oh,
It looked like
interesting.
2D.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, whatever. And then after that, we got Hollow Knight that's coming out on it. You showed me.
It's out now, isn't it?
It's out, yeah. Hollow Knight on PC. I was always saying like, yeah, I should
Looks
get
cool.
it.
Looks cool.
Looks really cool. Like
Now you can get it on your
hand-drawn.
Switch that you're gonna buy.
Yeah, exactly. And it, how much was it? It was like $15, $17. I can't remember. I saw it quickly.
It was like 18
But
bucks.
that would be perfect for it. Side scroller, really cool looking animation. It's all like hand drawn. Keen on that. And then we got Octopath Traveler. Who the fuck
new
makes up those titles,
hentai
man?
game from Japan.
Yes, Square Enix RPG that's coming out. Yeah, whatever. And then we got their big fucking announcement, big reveal
Release.
of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So evidently we're gonna have every single character from every Super Smash Bros. Iteration is going to be available in this game.
So essentially, what we're looking at in this iteration of Super Smash Bros. Is it's going to be the Force Awakens of Super Smash Bros. Games. It's not going to have a lot of new stuff,
My dick
but it's
awakens.
essentially made for the fans. We've always wanted particular characters to come back, but they've brought everyone back, but they've done it in the right way as well. Like back in the day, you always had like clone characters, and they've called these Echo Fighters now.
Mhm.
So they've acknowledged that they're clones, and they're just gonna hide them.
They're just
in the
echoes
same
of the
menu.
main character.
Yeah, like for example, Peach. We were always like, oh, Daisy, and they always had a costume for Daisy, but now they've actually made a character rig for Daisy, the Princess Daisy, who has the exact same moves as Peach, but she's just an Echo Fighter. Same deal with like,
I like that. I thought that was adorable. Who was it? One of the characters from Fire Emblem.
is it
And
the
they
guy
were
and the
like,
girl one. Like,
no. They were the same guy, but like two
Marth
different.
and Roy.
I think it was Marth. There was 2 different versions of him from like 2 different games, and they were like, oh, could have been Ike actually.
yeah, it's like when you have his different costume, his voice is different.
Yeah, they were like, if you pay attention, you'll notice that his voice is
acting is
slightly different. And then they play the voice acting. I was like, oh, you're adorable.
I love it. It's just like this little attention
Just
to
cute.
detail.
Just
It was like, for example,
it's the way they like.
I hope they
show
bring
things
this
there.
back, but I reckon they will, because essentially then they announced Snake. You know how Snake has those little codec things from his like, you know, you've never played a Metal Gear Solid game, but he calls his guys and it's like, "Did-it," and he's like, "This is Snake," like Snake. You know those things.
Yes.
So in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, when Snake was in it, if you were on his like stage and you did a special taunt, it would like be Snake calling the boss, and they would give him tips on how to fight the fighters.
That's amazing.
If you go on YouTube, you can watch them, and they're fantastic. Like some of them are like Wario, and he's like, "You need to stay away from Wario. He's got a lethal fart attack," and he's like, "He farts." It's funny.
Wow.
But I hope they do something like that again for this too. It's just the little nerd in me. I'm just freaking out.
So how many characters altogether? About 64,
It's,
65?
Yeah, 64. And for the first time, they've actually announced. Well, not for the first time they've announced, but for the first time in a Super Smash Bros. Game, we're going to get Ridley, one of the main antagonists from like every Metroid Prime game, or Metroid game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you guys kept saying Ridley. I'm like, you talking about fucking aliens? I'm so confused.
He is an alien, so.
He's a
But yeah,
giant space
there's
dragon.
not a lot to talk about with Super Smash Bros. Because it's essentially a port with a lot more content.
Cool. I think
I'm
that's
just hoping the UI is better.
everyone's keen. Anyway, that's
Yeah.
gonna sell like.
I just
fucking
like that.
crazy.
I was saying because I wasn't that keen on it. because I was hoping they would have a story
Subspace
mode,
Emissary is what
but
it's called.
I just need like some sort of progression system, and the fact that you start with a small roster and then progressively unlock new characters,
Kind of cool. Yeah.
I think that's really cool. So that'll
And like
probably
there's a
bring me
shitload
in.
of characters on unlock as well.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
in Super Smash Bros.
Shit
Brawl, there was
load
heaps that you
indeed.
could unlock, and you could essentially unlock them all just by playing games. So, like, after 10 matches, you'd unlock one. After 20 matches, you'd unlock one. After 50 matches, you'd unlock one. But you could also unlock them by doing specific things. So, if you went into Classic Mode and you beat Classic Mode with a certain character under a certain amount of time, you can unlock them that way as well. So, hopefully they do something similar too. So, you're not just doing the same shit over and over again. You can actually unlock them in exciting ways.
I'll unlock you in exciting ways. Anyway, that was a long fucking episode. As expected, we talked about like 6 conferences. We're almost at 2 hours. But yeah, we're done. Let us know what you thought of E3
Frizzle.
this year. All in all, what did you think, Finn? This year.
I was surprised
Were you though?
at the best conference.
There were no surprises.
Like, as in, like, the best conference for me was probably. Wait.
Sony. I wasn't surprising at all. We called that ages
No,
ago.
not Sony. I don't think it was. I liked
Oh.
Ubisoft's. It was actually pretty decent.
Yeah. Have you watched? You haven't watched Ubisoft though.
So to me, like,
yeah.
Sony's
It
was
was actually
pretty
really good.
decent, but I think I kind of expected more from Sony, and I think like with the conference especially because they moved people, like there was a massive gap in the conference, and even in the replays now, like people have cut it, but there's a massive gap, and people are just like they get the guy from Sony, they're talking to him and stuff, but like it's just a huge gap. It was really,
Yeah,
really weird.
they were still talking about stuff though.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. I just wanted trailer after trailer after.
yeah, I guess so. But they did say they were going to talk about the.
It's kind of funny because
those
like
big games.
every
and-
single year, everyone's like, "Cool, Rockstar's gonna come surely," and then they just never do, and it's great. I just fucking love Rockstar. But yeah,
Yeah.
overall, yeah, pretty decent. I guess
Yeah.
they're getting better at not showing shit that they're not gonna be bringing out for ages. Like they don't show stuff that's gonna come out in
Unless
5
you're
years.
Bethesda and you talk about Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah, true. That's gonna be like 2-3 years, yeah. But you never know, I guess. Like
Probably more.
they're like pretty good, man. Like especially like Fallout.
Yeah, true.
Then they've probably got like they probably start off with like a small dev team working on some base stuff, and then they start growing and growing when they finally can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think overall? If
Yeah, it was fine.
yeah,
I don't think I was surprised by anything.
yeah, that's the
It was
thing.
just kind of everything that they did. CD Projekt Red was probably the thing that came out of nowhere for me the most, but then also it didn't. It was kind of like I knew it was coming.
We knew it was
and
going to
then
be there. We
I
just
knew it was
didn't
going
know
to be
where.
at Microsoft.
Did you though?
Like, yeah.
Nah, I'm don't undercall it. Don't take that away from me.
Okay, fair enough. Well, whatever. Well, I felt like it was going to be at Microsoft, but then they were closing up, and I'd forgotten about it. Like,
Yeah,
I stopped thinking
yeah,
about it,
same.
and then it just came, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm happy. I like this.
Yeah.
And they did it well, like how it glitched and stuff. I like that.
I thought
That was
that
probably the only good thing to come out of Microsoft.
Wow.
EA
been
was a
remade.
piece of shit. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, it was
Ubisoft,
a waste of
I hate.
time.
Yeah. I was
Square
like
Enix.
kind of disappointed. I think because I don't know if it's because we're getting close to the end of this console generation, but there were pretty much no surprises. It was all stuff that we knew about in some shape or form, whether it was a leak or we already knew. It was just more info about what was coming, so no surprises. So like just the whole thing that we do, which is like stay away from social media, so we have all the surprises. Like we pretty much got no surprises this year, which is kind of
Even like with
I guess,
Rage getting leaked, it's kind of like even if that got announced and
The
it
only
was, like,
thing that
that would have been cool. Like the band just playing, you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
yeah, so
And then-
yeah, but I don't know, like even they'd be like, "Oh, Rage 2," be like, I would have been like, you know. I don't think a lot of people would have been that hyped over it, you know.
I thought it. Yeah,
What were you
I'm
saying,
still
Nick?
pretty excited.
the only thing that like actually probably surprised me was the Doom sequel. I was like, oh, I didn't expect them to do one this year. I thought maybe next year.
I
Yeah.
said it to you guys like as a joke. the day
Oh
before
no,
the conference.
because
I was kind of like,
I
it's too
said
soon.
that. I'm pretty sure that it's on the last episode.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, because it was Wolfenstein last year, Doom was the year before, Wolfenstein the year before Doom, and I was like, yeah, maybe they will do Doom this year, but it would be kind of weird because id is also working on Rage,
Oh yeah.
But then I guess they've split the teams because Avalanche is obviously working on Just Cause 4 as well.
Did they show gameplay for Doom?
No.
Okay.
It's just a teaser trailer, which
Yeah.
I think is, I guess, good because it's not stepping over Rage
or
because
anything
they're
like
kind
that,
of
yeah. That's fair.
similar vibe kind of thing.
I think I really wanted Ubisoft to have Splinter Cell. I really wanted
Yeah,
a
I
Splinter
was
Cell.
I was 100% sure. Like that was in the bag. I was like, prediction, fucking call me Nostradamus, motherfucker.
Also,
Wasn't there?
Square Enix, did they talk about Hitman?
They don't have Hitman anymore. Warner Bros has it.
Oh, Warner Brothers, right? So they
Yeah, so that's what we were talking about it
Yeah.
last week.
Shit.
And then I forgot the
Bullshit.
whole thing. They sold.
The WB announcement. I was like, fucking Superman. Oh, no, Superman.
Yeah, nothing
Hitman, yeah.
about. Like that's the thing. Like we got sequels, but no new sort of
yeah.
IPs or anything. Nothing about what Rocksteady is working on.
I think next year might be a big year for that.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Next year or maybe the year after that will be a big year for like, oh, this is coming because they'll.
Yeah.
It'll be our first look at like Star Wars.
Because you got to remember, like
Jedi Fallen Order.
like the games that when we already know about, like things we're like keen as fuck on, so like The Last of Us and stuff like that.
Mm.
We know they're coming next year, so like E3 just needed to like slightly build up a bit more hype with those. So
Mm.
I don't know, it's still a decent one. Like yeah, I think I was a bit
We're still gonna have a
disappointed
fucking
too.
good year because that's the thing. Like we're being spoiled as fuck. Like
Like,
we
we
have
got
so
Spider-Man and we got all that
much
shit
coming out
last year.
soon already.
Keen.
Oh well, good time to be a gamer. Thank you guys for hanging out with me as usual, hanging
It's
out
11
on the
o'clock.
show.
11 o'clock on a school night as well, Roger.
Yeah, I need to go to school tomorrow morning, Mum. Fuck. Thank you guys for listening to the show. That was our E3. I was going to say wrap up, but it's pretty much like we presented all the conferences.
Probably better than they did.
Probably better
Didn't
than they
have
did.
weird
Yeah.
gingers. Oh wait, no, we did.
Better than devs talking about shit. But yeah, as usual, we're on the social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We have a YouTube channel called Hangs with Rog as well. All our handles are the same. You can also email your feedback. Let us know what you thought of E3 this year. If you have any questions that you want answered on the show or something you want us to talk about, hangswithrog@gmail.com is where to send that. That's pretty much it for us. But before we go, let us remind you of what we always say on the show.
It tastes like tears.